Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Wednesday night game of TORGanized play. Before we jump into tonight's game, give my typical shout-outs. First and foremost, Roll20, which allows us to share that artwork that's in the middle of the screen there for you. Also allows all of us to play together at the same time. If you haven't had a chance to check out Roll20, go check them out and enjoy a game with them. The other shout-out I got is a Hero Forge. Hero Forge is a website that allows you to create custom miniatures. You can create them from 23mm, about a little bigger than a D20, all the way up to at least 6 inches. You can have it pose in any particular order you want to. You can put all sorts of gear, weaponry, from fantasy all the way up to sci-fi. You can also, if you're a subscriber, make a digital version you can use in your digital games. And our last shout out would be to GUICube. If you haven't had a chance to check them out, go to GUICube.com. They just released or just sent out the codes for the digital version of the Tomb of Geisengax, which is a Kickstarter they did not too long ago. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, go to their website and see what they've got available. Let's see. We have actual sponsors. 2 of them are W Energy, a good manufacturer practice certified product that is formulated to give you focus without jitters or crash. Has no calories, no sugar, and no fillers. If you use the code ROLLHITDIE at checkout, you get 10% off your purchase, and you can find them at w.gg. Our other sponsor is Humble Bundle. They're a website that sells games, ebooks, software, and other digital products. Their mission is to support charity while providing you with awesome content. If you use the same code ROLLHITDIE, let them know where you heard about them from. You can find them at humblebundle.com. If you're watching us on Twitch, a few things to take into consideration. Down below you'll notice a little bio, and there's 2 links. One's to Extra Life and one's to our website. Of course, the most important is Extra Life. Click on that, it takes you to their website and allows you to give to the Children's Miracle Network at any point in time throughout the year when you can and when you'd like to. The website, of course, is good too. It takes you through a little bit about some of our games, but the pride and joy for Marcus is the shop. He's been working on adding things to it. You can get the symbol at the bottom right hand corner of the screen, or some other things from some of our previous games, such as our Mutants and Masterminds game and our Vampire the Masquerade. So go check that out and see what's available. If you're watching us also on Twitch, you'll notice down by the chat bar is a bubble. That's called a chaos bubble. Reason being is because the longer you watch us, the more points you can gain. The more points you gain, the more chaos you can cause in any of our games. Currently, you can do a plus or minus 2 to a dice roll, whether it be to a player or to the game master, your choice. And on our D&D games, there's all sorts of other kind of chaos you can cause. So that's it as far as all my announcements are concerned. I think Mark might actually have a plug to throw before we hand it off to Rod.
Delphi Council debriefings is ongoing. We finished up with Fires of Ra, and we are moving through cyberware for the cyber papacy at this point. I think we're going to continue doing that. We just dropped yesterday some more cyberware, and I think that's the plan for the immediate future. We may drop some other things in there. But if you have some Torg-related questions or comments or anything that you would like to send to us, feel free to email that to us, torgdcd@gmail.com. And we will read your email on the on air and discuss it. That's all I got.
All right, well, then we'll hand it off to Rod to jump us into tonight's episode.
Yep. All right, so I'm not sure if we did the card thing at the end of the last scene. It doesn't look like we did.
I don't think we did.
Because, see, Dan only has 4. Robert only has 4. So
I think you probably waited to do it until Dan came back. But
so why don't you guys both draw to 5, and then we'll figure things out. While you're doing that, I think we had talked very briefly about Tanawa's tendrils and how that's going to work. So at the start of a round, Robert, whichever one of us kind of does the thing first, the other person has to wait till the next round.
Gotcha.
Right? So if you end up successfully looking at the deck, then I'm not going to play this, right?
Yeah.
Just yet. So you might be able to forestall me a little bit.
Okay.
So we need every card
right at the beginning. You do it right at the beginning, give us a possibility, and then just mess with us right at the start. And then you don't have to worry about it anymore.
You're saying if I get it over with now.
Yeah. Just get it over with now. We get a possibility at the end of the round. Not gonna hurt us.
Oh, and then
Much.
he's just stuck waiting until round 2 to go look at the future.
Correct.
Yeah. There is that.
There is that. That is an interesting idea. You guys could be a possibility.
I think that's the idea that Mike likes because it's the possibilities to us at the start of the
Because
fight.
Mike doesn't have any.
We're a little low.
Did you want us to? Can we discard and withdraw?
Yeah. You can go and recycle. I just figured, hey, we talk about it while you guys are doing the card. Save some time.
I'm gonna end up dropping that.
What's that you're dropping?
Adrenaline.
Figured it was the glory.
I think I'm going to keep
No, that
what
was
I've
me
got.
because I had an extra one in my hand.
I think I'm dropping a reality surge. I don't know that helps me.
Okay.
I don't have the right. Somebody picked that up in a hurry.
Or
Rod just deleted it.
I'm crying on because he didn't want me to pick it up that fast.
Alright.
Because I might have tried. I was just figuring out which card I wanted to get rid of.
Oh, that's a much better card.
And we currently have started we're doing new card things, so definitely nothing in our pools or hands or anything like that.
Correct. Definitely nothing in your pools or hands.
Yeah, wait for it.
Alright, and there's 5 of you, and you have these 3 possible allies. We'll see. You guys are still Stormers and Storm Knights working together against the High Lords.
In harmony, yes.
We'll see how things go.
Kumbaya.
Exactly.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, we'll find out when they start going on villain line.
Or they'll find out when we start going on the villain line.
Exactly. Yeah. One of the two.
Well, I am ready to give you guys
Somebody's going to the
a couple paragraphs of box text if you're ready.
box away.
Already.
All right. As you break away from the clearing where you had your parley with the motley, you see the unmistakable center of the reality storm raging around you. You rush towards the epicenter and see thin towers rising in the distance. As you come closer, you see an odd collection of cell phone towers. In front of them is the unmistakable figure of Ryuichi Kanawa holding a briefcase. He turns, looks at you as you approach. You.
Hi, boss.
His eyes trace over each of you with his wild look. It doesn't matter. You're too late. Milagua comes. He raises his arms dramatically into the sky as he says this. As he lowers them, you can see the hand holding the briefcase press something on top of it. The case flies open dramatically, and pieces of a hard suit rapidly fly out of it, covering his entire body in less than a few seconds. It is obviously of Kanawa design, but unlike anything you've ever seen. You hear Ryuichi's voice coming from the speakers of the armor. Enough talk. Forget your 2 weeks' notice. I'm terminating your employment. Effective immediately.
Whatever you say, Tony Stark.
So, I will... Oh, I've already apparently flipped this Ryuichi token. Are you even on this board? You're not.
No, we are.
Yes,
Yeah, we
yes, we are.
Ryuichi token to the armored side. So, Mike, I am going to do what you've asked.
Oh, good.
Okay? I am going to help you out. I am going to deal 4 of these cards to myself. That's how many it says. Kind of 10.
Could we also have defenses for our former employer?
Yep, I'll pop that up in just a moment. Let's see.
I mean, do we really want to see these numbers? Because I'm pretty sure they're all going to start with like 2.
I'm thinking we gotta see these numbers, but yeah.
There'll be something with a 1 in front of it.
That's an interesting one. Let's goes first then. First on that one. Oh, that's another good one. I have to discard 3 of them, I think it says. Is that
You do.
Yeah.
Correct. He fell into my trap.
Let's get rid of this mind. We're going to get rid of this mind, right? This card here. Let's go steal, where you would get things for using your mind. That's not.
Damn it.
Yeah. And I think we'll get rid of the unarmed attacks are favored as well with attack and defend as approved actions.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm really trying to decide between there will be trouble, which means I get thrown a bunch of boards, and if it bleeds, it leads. I'm leaning towards if it bleeds, it leads.
It sounds fun.
Oh, fun.
If any characters take 1 wound this round, at the end of the round, the game master may pick up the next 4 drama cards and select one to flip. Discard.
I want to say bad words right now.
I'm going to go with that because I really feel that could kind of chain things, you know?
That's hilarious.
Isn't it? I think it's fantastic.
Well, I don't like the fact you got rid of the up for the unarmed, so I'm just going to go ahead and make it happen.
Okay. So, Fists of Fury. Unarmed is favored for, I think that says all characters.
For the rest of the scene.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
It's a storm. We have we do have, weather effects here, concealment. It is not darkness. It's the stuff kind of being whipped in your way, branches being picked up and thrown around. Sorry, Jim.
I know. It's okay. I kind of figured it was going to...
Unless you have any sort of suit with a HUD that can ignore that.
Mm-hmm.
If you do, you don't have to worry about it. But otherwise, we're all stuck.
But what you're
I
saying
had a
is
plan for you.
I will
Power
in
was
approximately in a couple of minutes.
Have a suit?
Yeah, once I take it off his body.
Okay.
Kind of what I was thinking as well.
That's a bold plan, Cotton. Let's see how it works out.
All right. So, Raichi Kano, we don't have apparently we do not have numbers there to show you. Here you go, Mark. This is what he looks like.
Any number would just demoralize you, so we're not showing you numbers because, well, you really have no shot anyway.
No, that's not true.
it's the DSR that popped up. That we need
Well,
to do.
no, there is right
Wait
there.
for it. That's coming. That's not this round.
No. You guys do have. It is not this round. The other card also had an A. This one doesn't. So I figured I was twisting. Yeah, the Stella, you gotta find it, right, and get rid of it. Now these 3 are planning on going to deal with the Stella instead of helping you in the fight.
Of course they are.
They're gonna kind of come up here. I'm gonna put them up here. Now, if any of you want to go help with them, you feel free. But you do have a Ryuichi Kanoa in a hard suit.
I'm looking for a third option.
Like what?
Yes.
I don't know, something that involves not being here.
Disneyland?
I'm going to Disneyland.
Tokyo Disneyland? Is that a thing?
You guys take care of the Stella, and I'll keep him busy.
I had a plan for this and didn't read my Cosmo card thoroughly, and my plan is foiled.
What was your plan?
It's a flashback, but it says the last line of it says you can't play it during combat, and I'm like, damn it.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
Okay.
Um.
Robert, can you do anything about we're on the dramatic line, so we're not set back. Never mind. Can you do anything about the center text?
Actually, yes, that's what I was waiting for.
Oh, do you have the?
I am going to be dropping a possibility to get rid of that center text.
I didn't realize you
Bless you.
I have simplified the environment.
No.
Way to go, Toshiro. No, not Toshiro. Shima.
Shima.
Way to go, Shima.
Oh no, I had been waiting for that because I wanted Rod to gloat just a little bit more.
Oh, no. So,
Okay. That's what I wanted.
Target acquired.
So, the villains will go first. He will be inspired, so he does not have to worry about that. And I think one of you ended up. Did one of you save your nemesis or no? Has that already been spent?
I still have a nemesis, but it's not in my hand, so.
Oh, okay.
It's not in my pool yet, so. It's not like I can play it.
It's out there. It just ain't in play yet.
And I am down to 1 possibility, so I'm more than likely going to be playing it.
Oh, you're so boned.
Well, let's. I think we'll start with what is he good at doing here?
Whatever he wants.
He really is.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since we don't have numbers, so Rod can make up anything he wants. Wait,
No,
that's
no.
what Game Masters do anyway. Damn it.
That
No,
is Game Master sometimes.
It'll show a number when
We
he,
don't make
rolls.
things up. We improvise.
Oh no, we make things up.
That's what improvising is. It's all improv. It's all planned.
Hey, I wrote for weeks on this.
All right, so he kind of begins moving towards all of you, and as he does, all of a sudden there's this blinding flash of light, like almost like a flashbang, except no bang, that just pulses out of his suit of armor, and I am going to. Oh, wow! There's no test for that. It is blinding, and you just get to be very stymied. So he does that, and then since you're very stymied, who do I want to shoot at or stab at? I have a katana, and this is.
I appreciate that you're at least going to be on the ground fighting us.
This round.
This round.
Sure.
This round. Now that said, the suit itself is kind of looks like one of those heavier duty suits, so it does not look like it's equipped to fly.
So what I'm hearing is we need to make upgrades to it once we take it off of him. Gotcha.
No, I'm just hearing that it's adding a whole bunch of extra armor to him. Yeah.
It is.
I mean, you have a can opener. I think it's going to be fine.
Roll high or don't roll at all.
So, if I recall correctly, some of you are better at this than others. Who's not so good?
Probably me.
Cool and Shimamura.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, you two are next to each other. Excellent. So he's just going to come here. He's going to swing at both of you.
Okay.
So I'm going to take the usual -2 for that.
Do not want.
Well, I was going to.
That's a way to start the night.
Nice.
Let me guess. It's a new suit. Got a few bugs.
Yes. And I hadn't stated what I was going to do. So.
Oh. That either bodes really well or really, really bad for us. That roll 20 is kicking off the combat with a 1.
I'm going with it is really good for us.
Well, it is right now.
Even if the rest of it is bad. Right now, it's really good.
Now, it is about this time that the storm raging around you, something feels a little off. The talisman that you've had, Mark, that you've been appears to have run out of juice, but you still feel a lot of Pan-Pacific reality around you, but there's something else here as well. So good news, you guys are in a mixed zone. You're just not sure mixed what. Now you can always, roll some reality to try to figure out what the axioms are.
Is that a free roll?
No.
Should I mark off my talisman? Should I mark off my talisman?
Yeah, sure. It's
Okay.
rechargeable, but I mean, you have to have a perk to recharge it. There is, it's usually reality mind. If you can get that, I'll tell you things. Yes, could be very exciting. We have no idea what's going to happen. Oh, I almost forgot. I have to add in his reinforcements. How many of those does he get? Only a few. They are basically kind of charging in from the side here.
You know what? I may sacrifice what I'm doing here or add my reality, add that into what I'm doing, just to give us the ability to. We need something.
You need to know what's going on?
Yeah, we need something. Does it look like Ryuchi's taking advantage of this mixed zone, or is he all Pan? Does he appear to be all Pan Pacifica?
Well, it's hard to say since you rolled a 1.
Fair.
I mean,
No. I mean, is the suit all what we're expecting in Pan Pacifica, or is there like odd bits cobbled on that we wouldn't expect to see in Pan Pacifica, that kind of thing? Anything standing out?
That's what the reality mind road would.
Okay.
But the good news is defendant Tricker approved. They're done because he's only spawning the reinforcements on the first round.
I am going to try and trick him into thinking I'm shooting him as I do this reality mind.
Okay. Don't forget your
And
stymied.
I'm going. I said what I said.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna switch this over to mind, and I will roll my reality skill because it's one less than my trick skill. And we don't know what his numbers are, so I have no idea what his
Right.
trick is. It's probably pretty high, and I don't know, but I'm trying to get him to flinch or something like that when because he's right next to me, and out comes the God meter, and he wasn't expecting it. So I'm minus four. I'm minus four, right? Minus two for. Um, well, I only put minus two in because I'm stymied. And we'll run with it. All right,
Very,
here we go. I'm
Very
very
stymied.
stymied.
very
Mhm.
We should be a -6 because of the.
yeah.
Oh
stuff
shit!
too.
All right. Well,
That drops you to a 12.
Yeah.
That's reality mind there, right?
that is reality mind.
Yeah, you'll learn things on a 12.
Will I learn more things if I do better?
I think you probably have to hit the outstanding.
Is that a 20 or a 25?
That's a 20.
Is Kanawa an up on this or no?
With what you're doing, no, it would be a standard possibility.
I only have one, so let's play that, and I will roll a possibility, which I'm minus six total, right?
Yeah, which means you're only at a 12. Getting to a 28 is just going to be a total of plus 8. You're only going to be 3 higher, Mark. I that puts you at a 15. I don't know that you want to risk it. All right, so I am going to throw the axioms up here. So the axioms, hopefully you can see them up underneath the bar towards the top left.
Yeah.
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 Damn, I needed three more. Son
Yeah.
of a bitch.
That's what I was saying. I thought the
I
odds.
know. I did what I wanted. I wanted to take a shot.
So the magic and spirit axioms are decent, right? The social and tech are those are Pan Pacific, obviously. But whatever this is here, it's not something I think you've not felt it before. You do have good success. You've not felt it before. So this might be that Malaguin reality.
Oh, we don't get any laws or anything.
No, that's what the outstanding would be.
Crap. But that's a 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
It would have been. But
Okay.
you have no cards.
Yeah, but I can try that next round. How
Sure.
about the trick?
So what is the number for trick? Is it the exact
18.
thing?
No, it's an 18.
18 on trick is going to be a good success.
What do you guys want him? You want him vulnerable, or you want him very vulnerable, or you want him very stymied?
They want him very vulnerable.
Yeah, gonna have to try to fight off of the environment and the very stymied
Okay.
we're at.
All right, I'm very vulnerable. It is. And I get a card because I tricked him. I tricked Ryuichi Kano.
And you might want to step away from him and become vulnerable.
You want to step away from him and become vulnerable, Mark?
I'm just saying.
Is Zaotek getting ready to do some stuff?
Yes, clearly.
Do I need to be away?
Not to him, but anything I do is not going to affect him. Right.
You know what? I'll hide behind Zaotek.
Before,
but it's you're not in his melee range.
Yeah.
I get it.
I'm also going to become very vulnerable because I'm going to move, but I am first going to try an awareness.
Okay.
So that I can give everyone else some bonuses. And we're still at an extra -2 beyond the...
The -2 is going to basically be for things that are relying on, like, shooting him, stuff like that.
Okay, so it's
Very
not going to
nice.
affect me.
Mark had a -2 because of his multi-action. That was all. All right.
Oh, a 19. So
Nice.
it's a...
Here's a weird thing. Did we
Uh-huh.
figure out a while ago, this means a roll of a 10 plus, or this means a roll of a 20?
That's a roll of a 20.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Mark, I mean, Robert, I need you to re-roll for me.
Okay.
Just one d20. I need one d20 only.
1d20 only, Vasily.
All right. So
Two.
Oh,
your roll is a 22, not a 26.
Okay,
So
that's fine.
not a +9.
It's
The
still
weird
going to
thing
be
you
a
guys
good
have
success.
never seen before. So you're at an 18 for your awareness, not a 19.
So everyone is going to have a +2
Yes.
to their defenses.
Yeah.
we like that.
And then you said you're moving back.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, I'm going to go next, and I'm going to bless dexterity.
Okay.
And that's the only thing I'm doing, which is okay.
You still wounded?
Yeah. We've had no time to do anything. Don't worry about it. I
Okay.
should have had the very stymied in there.
It's okay.
It's on my sheet. It's a 12, so nothing for Jim.
And 2 shock for you.
And 2 shock for me, yep.
And feedback.
And everyone else is going to get a +1 for 3 rounds.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, Jim.
It's okay.
It's like
I
He
brought
wants
this
the
upon
wounds
myself.
anyway. Yeah,
You
no.
know.
You asked for this.
So Zalotech this is being annoying. All right. So I assume you're all done?
That is
hate to-
correct.
I hate to bring this up, but what are these guys over on the right?
They're reinforcements that he brought in. That's why I was waiting for Dan, and I was going to figure out, all right, do we want one of us to try to go take reinforcements, or are we just going to focus on Ryuchi?
I completely missed that. Otherwise, I shot one.
We'd probably need to get the reinforcements out there, too.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. So the other question is do we want somebody to attempt to try to help the 3 of them up there with the reality storm, or we think they're going to be fine?
Well, right now, until they actually get a number.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, we have a High Lord. They have a Stella.
Fair enough.
But I think at some point we might have to try to help them when we know.
He's not a High Lord.
He's an ex High Lord. Fine.
Former High Lord.
He's a
so
wannabe High
much
Lord.
better. Okay.
Which means that maybe the only difference is he's just not working with the darkness device right now.
That is exactly the only difference right now. His giant pool of possibilities is not getting refreshed.
And I am actually I will move closer, so I'm closer to these guys. I don't know if they're in range of my 5 meters of blessing.
They probably weren't at the time, but
yeah,
it's okay. They might benefit from other things in the near future. All right.
Yep.
So Zalotech is done. Zero Cool is done. Hobek, Shimomura, Toshiro.
No, Shimomura has gone.
Oh yeah.
I did awareness.
Yep, you did.
All right, Dan, do you want to try to deal with Ryuchi for a little bit, or reinforcements, or
we'll see if this goes through, and if it does go through, then I'll go with Ryuchi.
I will say this: Ryuchi is vulnerable right now.
No, I know.
Now,
he is very vulnerable.
I think Dan has to attack Ryuchi, especially since when he pulls it, he's going to play Nemesis on him. It's almost like...
Yeah, but I still got to start off to see how well it goes.
That's true.
Now, the -2 for the storm is not going to affect anything I do to myself, right?
Correct. It would not affect your powering up abilities.
But the various time he does.
Yeah. It's a non-darkness concealment is all it is. Right? As if there was smoke in the area, detritus, stuff like that.
All right, let me go ahead and give this to
You
you.
big fancy words of detritus.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Last roll was a 13. A 19. Oh, damn it. All right, well.
You have that multi-thread thing, so you were ignoring the multi-action penalty, I think.
I didn't do a multi-action.
Oh!
I'm the silly boy with the multi.
I just did straight biodensity and
Always
increased.
does multi-actions. Huh. Okay.
Yeah, this character doesn't have the ability to do multi-actions without an issue, not yet.
But you very often do multi-actions,
Yeah.
even if it's with this character.
I have some, not a lot. But being that I'm very stymied, I wasn't going to chance it. So
Yeah, that was smart. All right. So you're all done. I think
Yep.
that just leaves Poe back, right?
Yep.
and I will move
All
up
right.
to Kanawa, by the way.
Of course. Go ahead.
Where
All
is
right.
that?
So
Right here.
I will attempt to go deal with some of these guys then.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Wait,
You want
wait.
that group of two or this group of two?
Take the group of two that's going to attack me.
I will take this group of two. It doesn't really matter because I don't know where they're going to go or not. So
I mean, my shield moved away, and now I'm standing there staring at frickin' Barucci again. I'm like, what's up? Oh.
I assume you're whirlwinding both of them, Jim.
yes, that is correct.
Go for it.
You don't have defenses for them, do you?
Yeah, them I do. There you go.
Oh,
They're mooks.
okay. That's fine. I just didn't know how much of a mook they were. But
Damn, I can trick them out of this.
wow.
They're not that
for deck
mooky.
shrink.
Yeah.
All right. I assume you're going to let that stand as you swing wildly.
Yeah, clearly all this, detritus flying around in the air is not what I'm used to.
She's confused by the word.
Well, I have put possibilities down for the 5 of you next to your characters.
Ooh.
You can go ahead and grab those.
You can also put a vulnerable token next to me, Rod.
Yeah,
Ooh,
me too. Oh,
right.
you got.
Yes, I forgot about that.
It's not
I got
often
it.
I miss.
It's true.
Well,
But when
looks
he
like you're
does.
getting wounds now.
Well, I already got 2.
All right. Well, that was our first round. So I'm going to move that there. So round 2, here we go. I need to test that thing. Okay. They're on your computer test, so we don't care about it. I prefer to be called a hacker. Only a B and a C.
Unfortunately for Ryuchi, this wind is really starting to affect him too.
Okay.
And to aid our compatriots,
So
whoever is working on that,
that
step
requires
A,
you to take the step.
Yeah. You have to go help them then.
shoot.
What-
So I will have to
what-
go help them to get through this.
What
Okay.
Or if you've pulled it, trade it to someone who is going to go over there.
Yeah. Do we know
Oh well,
what is-
is somebody going to go over there?
I mean, I'm a mind character. I can go help them with that if it works in our favor to do that.
But isn't this reality?
It is.
Well-
It is reality, which is spirit.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
I mean-
is it all reality the entire time? I didn't know if they still had to quote unquote find it.
It's not. If someone's gonna head over there, I'll fill you in when you get over there.
Okay.
Does somebody want to do it?
So do you want to hold on to this in your pool for a moment?
I was
Well,
gonna say, I'm at
still-
a 12. We don't know. It's just I don't have a ton of possibilities. And
I've
we
only got
probably
an
have
8
some trauma.
reality.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a
So it looks like it's me got to go help him.
yeah.
Well,
I was-
What's your
Let's
reality?
let the villain. Why don't we let the villains go first?
Yeah.
We'll
So
do that.
check-
Yes.
What did you say your reality was again?
I'm a 12, but I'm wounded currently, so I'm
Yeah.
effectively 11.
Okay, and I have
Which
a 10.
is-
So
But
That
I
is-
also have things I could do, like blessing myself for adding spirit and
yes.
such.
So I'll pass this over to you when. Well, I'll go in and do it.
When the time is right.
Yeah, I might need this card back
Yeah,
at
that's
some
fine.
point, but we're good.
Yeah, if you're an effective 11, Rob, Mike, that is currently what I am effectively at right now as well.
So
For
I'm gonna
reality.
do something. I'm gonna do something a little weird for this setback. I am gonna reset the clock on that DSR.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
That's fine.
Oh,
I did
real
not
quick.
necessarily.
DSR.
I knew you would. I did not necessarily think it was going to be a Ryuchi loses a turn.
He
It
was not
just-
gonna. No, he was down.
Right,
That
it-
was a little
no. It was going to be something else, and that's fine. That
Yeah.
that works for us too.
Additionally, I will tell you that you guys are fairly certain. They seem to be trying to analyze and look at the various, like a couple of different cell towers here, like a cluster. They seem to be trying some sort of evidence analysis on step A to determine.
See, that is a mind. I can go do that.
So step A, I'll tell you before you
Oh, no.
go up there as part of the setback. This way you get something now, and you're getting something a little bit later.
I got this.
Okay.
Okay.
Jeez, Mike.
This is going to be
at least card is not good enough, Mike.
Damn it.
at least entertaining, if nothing else.
Don't forget, you got to stream it.
All right. Well, Toshiro, you've walked up to me. I am going to attack you.
All right.
I'll run the camera. Heck yeah.
I think a 17 is only a standard hit for you, isn't it?
Actually, yeah, right at a standard currently.
All right, so let's spend a possibility on that.
Okay.
At 25, that get to a good hit, right?
AP2.
Yes.
Yes, it is AP2. Are you wearing any armor?
Oh, yeah, I have armor on.
So, oh my gosh, 31 AP2. That AP
Jesus.
is in the wrong.
Okay.
That should be in damage, though.
Damn.
That was a good roll. Oof. 3 6s. Yikes.
Okay, so that's what, 30d1 you said against an 18?
17, right? Don't you normally have a armor of 1?
Oh, you went through 2 of my armor, which drops my toughness down by 2 points, but I raised it up by 2 points when I did biodensity.
So biodensity improves your toughness?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that
So
is
I take 2 points off for the armor, but I still have the 2 points for the biodensity. It just kind of washes.
31 to an 18.
Is a difference of, what was that,
Uh,
13?
13. So 2 wounds.
2 wounds, 4 shock.
I'll try to soak it with this possibility you just gave us.
Okay.
Guess I'm not soaking.
You could spend this. Oh no, never mind.
Well, I could. I'll just go ahead and play this card now instead of later. And get my 3 possibilities.
He laughs. 1, 2, 3. That's a lot of possibility.
It's extra.
And I need to, where's the thing? Where's my character at? No, over here behind the token thing.
And you need. I'll hand you 2, and I'll delete one of them, or one of the 3. So there's 2 your token, and I'm going to delete this one since you said you're going to boost that 8.
Yeah, you can take those 2. It allowed me to use the button up top to do so.
Oh, did it? Okay. I thought that got turned off, and I was like, I'll just have them ready in case.
All right, so.
Oh.
That was last week it got turned off, and I think you fixed it before we
I will.
the session.
All right, it's an 18.
That will soak them both.
Excellent.
Gonna disagree. All right, you have 2 of them here with you, Hoback.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of them kind of faints left. He does not successfully trick you.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah. M4 is a rifle. The other guy, he's going to have to unfortunately step back to shoot it. Because you can't shoot that in combat. And I don't want to...
Shooting your buddy?
Yeah, this guy, he'll step back after trying to trick you. This way we don't have to worry about shooting him. I can just shoot you.
Sure.
We pay for it by becoming vulnerable. That part we dislike. But, it could be worse, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, his gun has just jammed.
Huh.
A string of vindictives in Japanese rapidly leaves his mouth.
Yep. I'm going to color that orange so we know he has to clear the jam next round. Well, you're vulnerable, and there's nobody over there. So this first guy is going to throw a grenade and will also fail to trick you. Second one, man. An 11, I think, is a miss, isn't it, Jim?
If you're trying to shoot at me, no, that's a hit.
Oh, okay, so 13 only.
I'll take some shock.
Yeah. And then seeing how you had kind of done the thing, they'll spread out a bit. Good news. More reinforcements come running up from, like, back there. That's all of my guys. Why don't we get a surge from you guys?
Is that including
and-
Pan Pacifica characters?
Yeah,
Everyone.
because we're not in.
Because we got the mixed zone thing going. Copy.
Kovac, good news.
And Shima?
Oh, and Shima, good news.
I disconnect on a 3, huh?
Yes, you both just disconnected on a 3. There's trouble brewing here.
Oh no.
He just jammed his weapon on a 4.
Yeah.
Mike, have you put 2 and 2 together that you'd like to share with the group, with the class?
I haven't put it totally together, but essentially, we're all 4 cases,
Not quite,
but
but
Might as well be.
might as well be
You
right
may
now.
as well be. Yeah. Good news. Good news, everybody. All right.
I bet it really doesn't like me.
It's ambivalent.
Mark, you're an 8 case.
No, it goes
It
to a
doubles.
9 case.
Because it's double.
Square.
Oh yeah. Okay,
1,
yeah.
2 becomes 4, 3 becomes 9.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
I'm a 9 case contradiction. My head
Mhm.
just explodes as I figure things out.
All right. So, who would like to go?
Their trick is 7. I have a 14
Yeah.
trick. I bet I can bounce a bunch of those mooks. But a single wound's going to take a bunch of them out too. And I think they're going to keep coming.
I agree. But were you going to help with the...
No, Zolotech says he's got it.
All right. Fair.
Let me check something. Where is that? There is that. Damn, that's 2 off. I got to get an outstanding.
I would say
And
I would not try
that's a 10.
figuring out the world laws and stuff. I think you'll eventually figure them out through play.
I'm not. I'm just doing some quick math on dodge versus trick to see which is better. And I think I'm gonna go with 3 of them and trick the 3 closest to me.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna start pulling strands of alteration magic around, like I'm getting ready to cast something really big on all 3 of them and make them think they're in.
So trick -4.
Yeah, trick -4.
Go for it.
And we're obviously gonna drop some candy on it because we need this to go off a little better. And the last roll is a 15. There you go. That's an outstanding on 3 of them. So if they're mooks, they ought to be leaving the battle space.
Yep. They are. They kind of gather up, and one of them decides to throw his grenade at you to stop you, and throws the pin, and all of a sudden they go, "Oh!" as it explodes.
And
So
I get another
gathered up
card.
to try to get you, but it clearly failed.
Yep, trick is still.
Trick draws you a card.
Yep.
All right, so then you're done.
Do any of you guys have missile weapons?
I
Yes.
mean, I have a throwing axe.
I have a god meter.
Well, that'd be fire combat though.
I was gonna
Or
say
energy
that's
weapons.
energy
Oh, you
weapons.
mean missile weapons?
The
Yes.
skill missile weapons.
I have ranks in missile weapons.
Are you asking that they give you something you can throw at people?
I'm asking to give something to them they can throw at people.
Oh, well.
I don't even
Let me
rank,
see
but
if
I'll
I
throw it.
reconnect. I will see if I reconnect first.
I have a grenade that I got from the Delphi thing last.
You can use a grenade right now without a problem, Jim. It's not
Yeah,
even a
it's-
contradiction here.
Would still like to reconnect first.
All right. Roll reality.
Oh no!
All right. So Jim, now we get to talk options.
Oh no! Does anyone have a second chance?
Become Malagwan.
No.
Become
No. We all know I spent
It
an
happens
entire book wanting a transformation. And this is the character I don't want a transformation on, and I have the opportunity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you don't want to.
No. I want to know my options, but
This is only our
Not
second
happy
round,
about- he
so
wants
we
to
haven't
know
got a
what they
second
are,
card
but
out
not
yet.
happy
What
about
adds of reality do you have?
I have 3 adds of reality.
So basically a mishap while attempting to reconnect transforms you to the new reality, or you lose an add in reality. Now, for transforming, it does transform you. It does say you can choose in a mixed zone. Now, if you lose the add, you are reconnected.
Right.
But that's the equivalent of 3 XP.
Yeah, I know.
If you transform, you're also KO'd. Oh no, you're not.
No, I just immediately reconnect one way. I just am connected.
No.
And then you
Transforming usually does KO you. Let's double check that. What page?
I thought it did.
It does.
I
Yeah.
didn't think I ever saw that.
Yeah, disoriented in all kinds of ways.
Yeah, I am 95, 98% certain. 179. There it is. This happens so infrequently.
Oh, dude. It's a lot of fun when it does. This possibly the worst point that it could happen, though.
It is, yeah. It talks about the KO'd. Actually, it talks about the KO'd in the reality storm between you and somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Because if you remember the day ones, you immediately just transform into being a Storm Knight.
True, that's true. So maybe
but that's your moment of
Awakening.
I mean it's but
yeah, no, it's worth trying to figure out. So
where's Leoben when you need him?
might be watching. Somebody check the chat. See if he's pinged us.
No, I think you're gonna be okay. Because that's under the reality storm, right? That's an invoked storm.
mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's a little different.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I think it doesn't spell out that you have to be PKO'd. So I'm not going to do that. That's an invoked storm, and that kind of makes sense. One could argue that that's a little bit stronger. You know, this is just random reality being like, nope. So 3 choices. The Ed, become Conoan, become Malagwan. Now, I will tell you, there's probably not a lot of support for Malagua.
Right. No, I understand.
It would limit the perks you're able to get. On the other hand, I'll tell you what the world laws are right away.
Yeah.
That's probably small.
Hey guys, good news! I just figured it all out. We're fine.
No, hey guys, why are we stopping my reality from coming in? Because I really don't know what I would.
You'd be a contradiction all the time, everywhere.
Yeah, because I'm a dwarf.
No,
it's Malagwan.
So let me ask you this: what do you have? Do you have any magical items on you?
I have no magical items.
Okay. Do you have any starred perks?
The Forsaken and the Berserk are both. They're not starred, but they're Isle specific.
They're Isle specific, but there's no reason you lose those because they're not reality based. You wouldn't be able to take any more from the outsider category. But technically, I don't think you would lose anything by going to Konoha.
Well, I have to conform to being the Konoha, don't I?
Yeah. So any contradictory gear would transform. I don't. But you just said you don't have it. You have no magic items to lose.
Right. It was just I figured
that came down to. I guess you heard what was going on, or were you just saying it?
I was coming in to say.
Jim was just rolling to reconnect after rolling poorly on a surge, and he rolled a 1.
right, but I thought I still lose the perks that are aisle specific.
I don't know.
Like I don't lose any racial perks.
If a skill or perk isn't appropriate for the column they are replaced with an equivalent skill or perk.
Yeah.
Right. So I would lose both Forsaken and Berserk.
The FAQ actually even has. Can you give some guidance of how to rule what perks should change when a character transfers? The answer: perks are a bit more likely to change than skills. The particular perks that should change is GM's call with player input. All perks with prerequisites listed with a star bullet are contradictory. So almost always should change. Other perks with a specific column listed are also candidates for getting changed, but the GM should consider if that perk is not completely unusual outside that column. Racial perks, blah, 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 are more likely to not need changing. So you have the outsider perks, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would say that a blood rage is appropriate in most places.
So here's the I'm gonna they don't know these world laws yet, but I'm thinking I'm okay with those perks if he goes to Malagua and not change it.
Yeah, that.
I would think they don't change for Malagua. They might change for Kanoa, for Pan Pacifica, because you're right. They probably don't fit in there. That's what happened.
That's bad.
That's why he disconnected on the surge. And this is the other reason why,
Yeah.
that whole sentence. To me, I would be okay. I would leave them with Malagua, not with Kanoa. Probably the way to go.
Right.
Or you just lose an ad in reality and we wash all that away and keep going.
Yeah. So we're gonna leave Jim.
Give in.
Give me at least till the end of the round, and I'll figure.
Red and blue energy is washing all over him. By the time you guys are not done, we'll assume he's lost his turn, and we'll come back to you.
Yeah.
All right. So who's next?
I guess I'm gonna come up over to these guys and say, "What you doing? How can I help?"
We need to find the Stella. It's in here somewhere. Incidentally, if you guys had gone out to sea, you would have learned that, and this whole thing would have been harder. You would have learned that with that stuff he put on, not only is he able to manipulate and transform the Stella, but he's now able to move them. So we're going to go out there. It wasn't going to be there. So you'd actually come in here, having already used up a bunch of rounds to find this, to beat this thing.
So are we talking evidence analysis or fine?
It's evidence analysis. Step A, evidence analysis.
Am I on a -2 for this one?
No. With the stuff blowing around.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Apparently it's built into it. Do you have a DN 16?
DN 16? Totally got this.
I like your attitude, sir. Oof.
Well, that's a start.
I don't know, is it?
No, I'm afraid that's a critical failure, as if you had just rolled a 1.
Oh no. Oh yeah, we're still getting invaded.
The evidence now, you aren't using any contradictions there that disconnect you, are you?
I was not currently, because I don't have to say I use my hyper focus until afterwards. But is evidence analysis a contradiction?
No. No, generally looking for things and trying to figure things out is not contradictory. After all, you have to use that sort of thing to figure out, can I eat this plant or not? Is it going to kill me?
Well, yeah, so that's why I don't think the
The
three
other folks are dead, and one of them looked like he was eating.
Here's the other question then. So if I use my hyper focus, then do I create a contradiction?
Yes, anytime you're using the hyper focus, you're a 4 case.
Mm-hmm. Which would affect this.
Yeah, but good news. You weren't, right? Because you weren't multi-actioning.
Well, yeah, no. The hyper focus is oh, hey, I get an up on a mind test once per act.
Well, good news. You can't be up when you've critically failed. Treat this 3 is treated as if it were a 1.
Three. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, you can't up out of a 1.
you can't up out of a 1.
Yeah.
Let me ask
Okay.
a question.
This place is trouble with a capital T.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let me ask
We're
this
doomed.
question. How badly do we think we need that step A right now?
Well, this is only round 1 of 5.
I get that. I'm
Yeah.
asking them.
I
I'm
would
not
still
asking the
say-
game master who has
I would
tendencies
still
to
say
set traps for us.
if you have something that can get him out of this, go for it.
I can't get him out of this, but I can get me another shot at the apple. I get another bite at the apple.
No,
I got a master plan. I can master plan the step A and play it.
It's true.
Go for it.
That's true. That's true. You could do that. I mean,
It's a master plan. Is it worth a master plan on step A?
in this case, since we don't know what's coming up, I say yeah.
Okay.
I mean, because that gets us the A.
I'm heading over there to try and
All right.
evidence analysis this this
Well,
fella
technically let you get the card back. Let me
into
see.
my pool.
Yes, but does the card let you play if something's already been? It might. If it says it does, then you're able to.
Why wouldn't
does.
I be able to play it?
Yeah, it does.
Docking station. My docking station is turning off and on.
Yeah, something was going on with your cameras, but I just figured
I've got a step C. Character who plays this may attempt step, whatever it is, of a dramatic skill or chase, even if it's present. If it's present, the character may attempt a step, even if another character has tried and failed. So the step A would allow you to do that. Because I'm sitting on a step C.
Okay, it says even if another has tried and failed. Okay.
Yep.
Yes. The master
Okay.
do exactly that. Excellent, Jim.
What?
huh?
Jim's decision has been made.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh. So we have the first Malaguin character in TORGanized play. Is that what we've got?
No, it was going to be excellent no matter what he did because he's not losing a turn. So you're going for evidence analysis, Mark?
Yes, I am.
All right, go for it.
Am I -2 on this?
No, it's built into the DC.
Okay.
DN, sorry.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. All right. So as you identify the tower, all of the other ones that are right here all of a sudden go, boom, and put out this blast of energy. And since the 2 of you are over here with these 3 NPCs, you can all take 18 damage.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Fortunately, it's not a roll, right? You don't have to get any extra. It's just stuck in blue. So
Yeah.
Everybody not over there?
just the 3 NPCs.
Oh, okay. And check.
And 0 cool. Yeah.
Okay, fair.
He's gonna try to soak because that was unpleasant. Nope.
I'm just taking it.
Okay.
I soak.
All right. And what about him? He is also gonna try to soak.
Ah,
He does.
that sucks.
All right, Jim. I am going to copy and paste some things to you.
Check.
It's probably easier to send it to you in Messenger.
That's fine.
But I actually have to go get the book. I have to open up the book so I can copy paste out of it. You've kept me surprised. I must say that. And the fact that I'm copying and pasting Jim's stuff tells you guys totally what's going on, right?
Oh yeah.
No,
Oh yeah,
no.
You got a clue.
Clueless.
Oh yeah, no, he is definitely.
He's falling into Pan Pacifica.
He's gonna go on the villains line now.
No, it's a pirate's life for him.
It is a wall of text, Jim. I didn't bother justifying and fixing things. You might just want to copy and paste that whole thing into like a Word or something else.
It's
Yeah,
blown
I'll
all of
get
that
that
out
later.
though.
What's that?
It's blown all of the formatting out. It is just a wall of text now.
Yeah.
It's not suppressed. It's gone.
So, all right. But it'll be easier to read that long column, right?
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
All right. So that goes away. That was followed one of you guys. You've gone. All right. Shimamura, Toshiro, what would you like?
Okay, I first have to try a reality to reconnect.
Yes, you do.
And I fail.
How bad is a 2, Rod?
It is a critical failure, but
Okay.
specifically, this does say a. Let me see if this says critical failure or 1.
For
Otherwise,
you to
guys are
transform
all
too?
You're from Kanawa, aren't you?
Yeah.
Pan Pacific.
Would you like to choose to transform to Kanawa?
Yes.
To Pan Pacifica. All right. You have transformed to Pan Pacific in reality. Anything you have that is contradictory also transforms, and there you are. Do you have anything contradictory?
Nope.
You're all done.
Okay. So I can then act.
Of course.
Andy's reconnected.
Okay. Then yes, and I will foreshadow them.
I thought you
Oh,
might.
thank God. Do a good job, Robert. Oh.
Oh God, no. Okay.
You are not.
Yeah, no.
You're not very stymied, so that's good.
You're at
Yeah.
4, and you want to get to at least 10.
That's true. I am not stymied. So yes, I do want this. So I will give you the possibility and try that again. So, possibility, there are no modifiers. Last roll is a 6. So I get it. So I can at least see what the cards are, so I will know how much
screwed
hell
we
we're
are.
in. Yeah.
You need to get to a 15 to do shuffling stuff, right?
Right.
Okay.
Oh, that sucks. But it's good in another way. Okay. Okay. Let me go in and give you this one. Because it is the first one up. Have we lost Rod?
My docking has been a, for lack of a better word, piece of shit the last week or so.
Okay.
This goes through this like clusters of disconnecting. Disconnect, reconnect, disconnect, reconnect, disconnect, and it does it a whole bunch of times, and then suddenly starts working without any problem whatsoever.
Gotcha.
And it is random, and there's no way to tell. It does it to my work.
And Rod disconnected.
Computer periodically. it again.
So Rod has become log one. I got you.
Yes. Rod has become a log one.
All right. Well, I guess it means my turn. Go ahead and get that out of the way. Let's see. 2 points less, so I'll go ahead and try to do a telekinetic strike and a attack on him. First, I need to take care of that. There we go. Last roll was a 6.
All right, I might be back. I don't know. I thought I was back like 2 minutes ago.
You were back for a second. to complain about your docking station, and then it decided to cut you off again.
Yeah, you disconnected, and we figured you transformed to Milagwin.
I heard you say that because when it does this bullshit, it cycles between using my setup.
Lost him again.
That's exactly what happens.
That's exactly what happens.
It had a cycle, so it was like, all right, on, off, on, off.
It's the cycle of life.
Mm-hmm.
Cue the Lion King music.
That would be a circle.
All right, I am going to see if rebooting makes a difference.
Okay.
And that's when we lost Rod.
Cameras will fix themselves once he logs back in, so just bear with it.
He says that.
Rawr. Bear with it. So, Jim.
Uh-huh.
You don't look Milagwin.
Oh, I'm going to roleplay this. Don't worry. It's coming.
Wait for it. Hey, Dan, it's only 13 minutes to 9. Do we want to use this
Yeah,
brief
you know what?
pause?
Let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and take a 15-minute break. We'll be right back. There we are.
Almost.
Now we're back. Go ahead.
So that telekinetic strike, was that a telekinetic strike and attacking Ryuchi?
It was, but for attack on Raichi, it'd only be a 16.
Well, let me open up his character sheet since it's no longer open. 16 is the standard hit.
All right. I don't know how much a 15 is going to do to him. That's my standard damage.
We're going to find out.
15, I'll take one shock.
All right.
All right.
He seems to ignore it.
Wait, did he ignore it or did he take one shock?
Yeah. Hard to tell that soon, but he didn't grunt.
Hobek will look over at Ryuchi. Aye, you landlubber. These are your stupid deckhands. It's time for you to meet the broadside of my axe. And we'll come over and all-out attack.
Yep.
We're a pirate now.
Yep.
I will only take a +2 because of the environment.
Yep. Oh, you're all out attacking, you said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be a standard. Right. Still a standard because I'm just swinging an axe.
A 9? A 9 is a miss.
No, the possibility, Kanawa possibility would be a standard possibility.
Yeah.
6. It's a 10 that I rolled, just to be clear.
Not the 20.
Correct.
That matters.
It matters.
It does.
How is a 21?
21 is going to be a good.
Oh, excellent.
Now this will be interesting.
So if I don't take any wounds or shock, I don't know if I'm still stymied. If I bounce at all.
I freaking rolled low.
You did.
Need to give me that.
Weapon.
Well, if I'm going to go anything, might as well go signature weapon, right?
Doesn't that come after trademark weapon?
No, signature is just out of the Aurora book, and
I thought it required trademark weapon. Okay.
I don't remember if it does or doesn't.
All right. So is that everybody?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. You should all pull cards. And Reiko's schemes. Reality rated villain. Gain a destiny card. Yay. Which I have to play at the earliest appropriate opportunity. But you guys will go first, and then after that, I will flurry.
And A, B, C, and D are all on the card.
That is technically true.
We got to make this happen.
So,
Actually, I'm going to go on and... actually, I'll do it this way. Mike, I'm sorry, I'm about to use your drama card. I'm going to use that to cancel the middle text.
Mike is muted.
now, real quick, you didn't look at the card I drew before deciding to do that, right?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't see your card.
Should he have?
No. I'm making sure, because if he did, then it's like, well, that's probably not the right call.
No, I didn't even see if you had drawn one yet. Sorry.
Zero. I thought you were going to cancel the flurry.
I can only cancel hero line. I can't cancel villain line yet.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you guys go first. Any multi-action is approved.
Before we all start throwing stuff out there, I think Mike said he has a step C.
These
And I have
are all reality, by the way.
And I have a step D. I don't have it in my pool yet, but it could be. So
The rest are all reality
Yeah.
rolls. Okay.
so my point is, I can pool the step D. We can go limit our exposure and go for B's and C's, and then it doesn't matter what comes up on the next card. I can swap the step D to whoever is most appropriate to accomplish the step D on the next turn. If we don't want to go for all of it. If we want to go for all of it now, then hey, Katie brought the door. Let's go for all of it.
You played with the thing, and it did a bunch of damage to you. Do you think it's going to do it for every step, every time you attempt to screw with it?
No idea.
So I know
I got nothing, man. But hey,
I'm just bringing up if it's a one-time thing when you do one step versus all 3 steps, you might want to go for more.
Yeah, because bear in mind, each thing you can't take that more than 1 packet of damage from the same source in a round.
Right. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, my big thing right now is the I don't have any real juice.
You do
I
not.
mean, I got a willpower card I can throw onto this.
I got a supporter.
That's 6 points. Well, that's what I'm thinking is doing B and C.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, they're on the card, so I mean, you don't even have to play your card to do it.
Yep.
I say do it. I say go for B and C.
I've got C in my hand anyway. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go for B and C.
C is 18. DN of 18. That's the higher one.
So DN of 18.
Yep.
But it's reality.
Reality. Yep. So you're going for it now.
Yep.
Go for it.
2. I'm just looking at. Roll wow. That's what you're telling me.
Yes.
I mean, it's a DN 18, and you have a -2, unless you're multi-threading.
He does have
I would be multi-threading, yeah.
Okay.
So I don't get a -2.
That's important.
Yes, it is. Let's push the button. Well, there's a 12.
That's a good start.
That's good.
And we've got it. We've got it on our 2 cards.
Yep.
All right. Good news. As you guys are pulling this thing up, those of you in range, so the three NPCs,
oh, jeez,
and the 2 of you, each feel it pull a possibility out of you.
Wait, what? Do not want.
They pull a possibility out of you.
No.
And if I do not have a possibility to pull,
you may enjoy a wound.
I may enjoy a wound. Okay. Ow! That hurts.
Good news is you didn't have to do that twice.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
So?
I mean, I told you, you might want to go for more. Although you would have failed if you went for another step.
Yeah, if we went another step, we would have failed.
Yeah.
2, I felt kind of comfortable with going. So I'll tell you, my turn next round, Mark, is boosting spirit, because you may have to do. I'm down to,
that's fine, man.
10.
I'm good. I mean, if anybody's got
kicking Zolotech's ass. It's great.
I am down for saving Zolotech's ass and stepping in. He has stepped in on numerous computer rolls to help me out throughout this book. I will step in and help him out.
Okay.
Even though I suck at it.
All right. So I'm done.
Yeah, who would like to go now?
Mm-hmm. Ed, that means you're free to do stuff.
I know.
The other
I'm
things.
debating. If somebody else knows what they're doing, then go for it, because I'm debating.
I'm just gonna punch
I just
at
was
him.
waiting to see if any conditions were put on the Ryuchi.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Anyone want to
No.
do that?
Yeah.
Any multi-action. Okay. Oh, shit. I'm going to... All right, everybody's laying it out there, so let's lay it out there. I'm going to trick Ryuchi and shoot one of the mooks.
Sure.
Which is a multi-action. Let's see. My fire combat is lower than my trick, so we will use my God meter. And since I'm only shooting one of them, I can still use my bell snipe. Or did we say, no, I can't do that because I'm not doing a single action. I got to do a single action. I can't multi-action, so we're still doing it this way. All right, so I'll just push this button instead. All right, so this is -2 for the multi-action. Boom!
Ooh, nice.
Good news, Mark. That's a 20. So I need you to re-roll that 5. So basically you can. Okay, so you
Another
have
2.
another 2 instead of the 25. The number not changed. It's good news.
Excellent.
Incidentally, I figured out the way we can do this if this keeps happening is just click possibility, but put the last roll.
It's a 20.
Less whatever the 20 is? Yeah, okay.
After the 20.
That works. Okay, so I'm assuming that's an outstanding on the shot.
You're shooting at one of these mooks over here?
Yes, I am.
I believe it probably is.
Oh, no, that's a good, I think. I think he's got a
10.
Yes, that's a good. All right, so I get a bonus die. Do a good job, do a good job, do a good job. Yes, I did a good job. He's down.
Good job.
Hold on. Oh, he does not have cover. So, yeah, his 12, 20, yeah, that will chop. This guy goes down.
And my trick on Ryuchi's a 19.
A 19 is a good success.
I'm assuming very vulnerable again?
Yes, please.
Okay, there you go. He takes my card.
Jim, you said that wrong. When he said, I'm assuming very
Arr, you're right, matey.
Yarr, that's protected. I'm going to have to dock you a possibility.
No, see, that was Jim, not Hoback, see.
Mm-hmm.
He's not wrong.
Did you draw your card, Mark?
I got it, yeah.
Can I don't know if I can do this. Can I trick and then also aid somebody in their attack against Hanawa?
Unfortunately, aiding itself, helping, is limited in that you can't help.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. So, I'm going to come up and I'm going to... I don't think I'm vulnerable anymore. That would have gone away last round, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will attempt to attack Ryuchi and also trick him. My trick is actually lower than my unarmed.
Okay.
By 3 points. So... yeah, I'm not doing it.
Hey, Robert.
Yeah.
What card do you have in your pool, real quick? I just can't see your hand.
Martyr.
Ah, so you're prepared to win one of the two things.
All right, never mind.
Yeah.
If there was master plan, somebody else could make sure you won them both.
Let me ask you a question, Rod.
Yes.
If I played for my critical moment and the step D card was in my hand, and I played for my critical moment to accomplish the step D, can I do that?
Yes, but everything that did not apply to the step D just goes away.
I agreed, but I don't have the step D card in my hand in my pool, so I can't actually do it. But if I critical moment, now everything's in my pool essentially.
That's
right. Okay.
That's
It matters because I'm going to pull a different card.
Okay.
Alright. I am going to all-out attack.
Alright, so real quick, who's Zalotech is gone, Shimamura is gone. Just the two of you so far? Zero.
And Zero Cool is gone.
Yeah, he went.
Zero Cool's gone.
So we have Toshiro and Hoback.
Right.
Yes. I'm going to all-out attack.
Hope Springs Eternal.
So, +6 total.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good news, though, Jim. That doesn't disconnect you.
Yep. But it does mean I miss.
It does mean you miss, and you just suck all you can do about it.
Yep.
That law of trouble.
Yep.
So what would it take for me to
Long
hand a grenade to Hobeck? Is it?
Spare hand and a grenade.
Yeah, but I meant action-wise.
Is that
Not a test. It's not part of a multi-action.
All right. I'm just gonna hand him the grenade I've got, and I'll out attack Kanawa.
Okay.
And since it's
He's
all
handed
out,
you a tiny little cannonball with a stem on it.
I think that's no. He's vulnerable, isn't he?
Very,
Very vulnerable.
Very vulnerable.
All right. So,
So
that'd be
you are
a
currently a
six.
total of a +6.
Right.
Like it said.
Oh, jeez, you're kidding me.
All right. So do you have any starred perks?
No, all my stuff's Pan Pacific. I don't think any of them starred.
I know the gene mods are not. You don't have a power suit.
Nope.
Your psionics is a contradiction though here.
I mean, it's a 1.
It's
So
in the mix zone, though, right?
Yeah, that's true. It isn't a mix zone. It would matter for a surge, but
And social axiom is 24.
yeah. All right. I'm doing my best here to find.
I mean, it's
with
is
him.
it not still not a disconnect?
He's trying to put a pirate ship together.
Part of the ship.
No,
Part of the crew. Part of the ship.
A pirate
Part of the
crew,
crew.
yes.
Crew together.
A pirate crew, yep.
Yep. All right. So now I'm afraid that is not a disconnection.
All right. Well, still a pretty shitty roll, and my up doesn't work on me. My card over here doesn't help me out with it because it's a 1.
Correct. You're boned.
Yep.
Bone spurs are boned.
Yep.
All right. I believe that was all of you. You should all pull a card.
Someone trade me for the supporter that is in my pool. I do not. I don't care what you give me. It would be helpful if it's good on a step D.
I understand. Everyone loses their point of dex at this point.
Okay.
Never had one.
I know.
Arr, you all look like you're slowing down.
Don't have our sea legs anymore.
Oh, and Rod,
Yeah.
before I forget to do this,
Thank you. So, I think Ryuchi is going to flurry now. And I have 2 of you next to me who are very vulnerable.
What'd you give me?
Just a flesh wound.
You gave him a whole wound. Nice.
What I was going to use on me, but now apparently I'm supporting you.
I'm playing that right now.
Playing what? Just the flesh
Just a
wound?
flesh wound.
Okay. So, strength test.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Son of
man.
a bitch. But you know what? I got it out of the way. I'm good with that.
You know, thank you, because I was probably about to use that off the die roller.
I know. He was.
No, that was coming up on. No, that was my one that's coming on me. You're getting your own die roll.
Yep. So I have a 25 for Toshiro and Hobeck.
25.
What level are we talking about, Toshiro?
25 looks like it's going to be a good.
Jim?
That would also be a good.
All right. So for Toshiro, 13 AP2. Oh, that did not roll the. I must have put a 0 in there. Hold on.
Nope, we're good with it. Latest blade.
So bonus die 1. Enter last effect 13. 15 AP2. Which I
15
think is a
AP2.
point of shock for you.
That'll be with AP2. It'll be 3 points difference.
Yeah. So.
All right.
3 points under, I believe, which is
Under,
one shot.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't have my glasses on, and the little card's way up there in the corner.
And for me, the
you.
29 is still just a good, by the way, because I don't know if you took my very vulnerable. Oh, we all were very vulnerable.
I did. I took very vulnerable into effect.
Excellent.
17 AP2 for you, Jim.
Excellent. Excellent. I take a wound.
Okay. And the 2 of you are getting some delayed blast from his power suit, which is a free action. And so apparently it was like building up that charge from when you guys last hit him, and it finally goes off. So Toshiro, Yeah, I clicked the wrong thing. Toshiro, you can enjoy 17.
There's no AP on that,
No.
so it's another point of shock.
Yeah, and it's a different action, thankfully. And 13, Jim, I don't even know if you're getting shock.
Yeah. I get shock. I get 2 shock for that.
Now he is going to flurry. He is not going to all-out attack for the flurry. I've learned this trick from you guys. Thank you. It will still be +4 because you are both 17. You know, I have a boatload of possibilities, so let's throw one on there, shall we? Let's call it a 24. How does a 24 look for you two gentlemen?
That's a good.
A good? All right.
That is including my very vulnerable, right?
Yes.
That would also be a good.
All right. So, Dan, ouch, 23 AP2. Jim, 14 AP2.
That'll be.
Yeah,
Is
the
it
dice
20?
don't like you. I don't know what to tell you.
Was it a 23? So it's a difference of what? AP2. It's 5 points. So that'd be what? 2 shock?
Wounded 2 shock.
Wounded 2.
Oh. Oh well. I'll take it.
All right, fair enough. I was gonna say I have something for you if you wanted it, but it's only a wound, so I don't know if you want it.
It's probably the only wound I've gotten in this game so far with this character.
That's fine. I'll hold on to my card then.
All right. So these mercenaries coming for you. Obviously, they're shooting some sort of putting those laser sights on you and on Toshiro. 14 for your trick, I think, is a good success.
14, yes.
Yeah, I believe your trick is a 5.
Uh-huh.
So you can be very stymied. The other guys are going to do something similar to you, Hobek. I should have had them do this first, but I forgot to.
Somebody trade me for my opponent fails. I don't care what you give me.
13 against your trick, Jim.
That's good.
So you can also be very stymied. And then they're going to turn and fire at Zao, Tech, and Ed.
Yep.
Just so you guys don't feel left out.
Hold that thought.
Okay? For what?
I'm waiting
The
to
thought
see how
was
you.
he wants
I'm
to
waiting
see
to see how you
shoot
hit.
him.
Yeah, if you shoot me real bad, I'm going to play the opponent fails.
Oh, okay. Well, for Zao Tech, hey, that is an auto fail.
Yep.
And for Ed, 14.
That's a hit. Standard.
Standard hit only?
Yeah. Yep.
Uh, 13 damage.
I'll take the 2 shock. Now somebody can trade me for my opponent fails.
You don't know who's going to need it yet, though.
No,
Yes,
but
but
when I play
he's
for
about
critical
to-
moment, it's
He's
going
about
away.
to lose all of his cards, so
Yup.
he's basically trying to make sure it stays in the group.
Play.
That's fair. That's fair.
So somebody hand me a card. Nobody's handing me a card.
You don't want.
I don't have anything you would want.
I don't care. You guys
He
want
just
the
wants to
opponent
keep the
fails.
opponent fails in the group, so it doesn't really matter. It could be a toss away.
Okay.
If it's
Let's see.
It's
Everybody's
my cards
but the problem is everybody's pulled a card they want.
my cards are too good for me to trade to youth to throw away.
That's cool.
All right, sounds like we have no takers.
No, I'm sending him a card.
Okay.
So
Yep. And now I need somebody to trade me for the supporter that he just gave me.
Sure, I'll give you my supporter.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Don't do that.
I was gonna trade you my opponent fails for your opponent fails, so
So Robert's not trading me, and Mike's not trading me. Jim, you're not trading me. Dan, you got anything to trade me?
I'll have the hero and a second chance. I figured I'd hang on to those.
Okay, then
Unless
we're
you
done.
want to use that hero for your whatever.
Mm,
I could use the second chance if I botch it.
second chance if he screws the roll, because he's playing for his critical moment, and if he botches it, then the second chance applies.
Yep.
But
But I
if you-
lose it if I don't.
If you don't
Just
botch
an
it, then it's
insurance.
lost. I mean,
yeah, that's why you'd be better off getting the hero and just hoping you don't roll the 1 through.
I already got a drama. Well, I got a drama and a possibility. I could take the hero.
But
Dan's not got any. Dan's got one possibility. Keep it. Don't worry. Let's move on.
All right, pinned down. Tests to complete a step during a DSR this round are disfavored.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And we only have an A and a B.
It's not too terrible for you because you have the drama and you have the possibility.
Yeah,
so you
Robert, can you take out the middle text?
Yeah, I can.
But you only have one possibility.
When do you have to do that?
No, I
Because we
don't
have
mind
to search.
spinning it for this. So I will go on and take out the middle text.
I was going to say, wait, when do you do that? Take out the middle text when it's
Revealed, yeah.
revealed?
Before the surge.
Okay, because we have a search to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, it's when it gets revealed. Good news.
Oh,
And good news, Robert.
Yep. Disconnect again.
Yep.
Transform the
Hey,
pin
Blake,
Pacifica.
not spend it first.
Do I actually have to? Yeah, I guess I do have to roll. It's mixed, isn't it?
It is.
I'll say, is this where Hoback
Indeed.
transforms again?
So here's the thing. You have no contradictory gear, either of you, correct?
Correct.
So the only thing this is doing is keeping you from spending possibilities.
Which might be important.
That's
Because
true.
you have to soak.
Intimidate and taunt. Who would like to go first?
Should I just get it out of the way?
Yeah.
Probably the best.
All
Are
right,
you
let's
playing
play.
for your critical moment?
I am playing for my.
Disfavored.
Yeah, so there's step D. I'm playing for my
No,
critical
no, they're
moment.
not
No, we took it out.
He got rid of it
We
with
took
the
it out.
Oh,
Possibility.
yeah. You're right.
So I'm playing step D.
Yep.
And what did we say? It's reality.
Mm-hmm. A DN 16.
Oh, you know what? I'm not critical momenting yet because Otek is supposed to bless spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to wait a second and let him
Yes,
go?
I do.
Yep. Blessing spirit. Let's see what happens. So you get a +1.
Better than a sharp stick in the eye.
Yep.
Yeah.
And hey, so check. You're far enough away from me that it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Correct.
Does it still matter?
He would have gotten it.
I would have gotten the bonus. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so now I'm playing critical moment step D. So let's go ahead and take that newly increased reality roll.
And this is your critical moment.
Yes.
Okay.
Am I -2 for this reality test?
Nope.
Good. That's a good start.
You
What's
need
my number?
16.
16?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go ahead and play the drama because I'm going to lose the drama anyway.
Yep.
Last roll was a 17. There you go.
All right. So let's drop all those other cards to the table.
There's my willpower, there's my idea, which was going to be an up, and there's my supporter. I got a.
So as you complete step D, there's some sort of weird power reset, maybe like the docking station or something is my guess.
I just go.
You have to repeat step D. I'm just going to do it twice.
That's evil.
That is just
Right
hateful.
there. Yeah. Dungeon backup system, it's called.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you, Mike, for the laugh.
You're welcome. Well, now I'm wondering if we didn't slip in the little thing for Konawa, whether he would got the backup or not. But we don't know. Okay.
The thing we slipped in was Malagua, though, wasn't it?
Continue.
No, it was Konawa. It
No,
was
it was-
turning it
it was
over, turning
Konawa.
into his. Yeah.
Right. It's what
Okay.
lets him tap into it.
Yeah.
All right. So continue. Ed and I are done.
I'm like,
Yep.
what? No.
For a second, Yeah, right as you get it, all of a sudden the power recycles. You gotta love Stella defenses. Shimamura, Hobek, Toshiro, what would you all like to do? You guys got lots of conditions over in your part of the world.
That we do. I was seeing what Robert wanted to do first.
Well, I'm not good at intimidate or taunt. Oh well. I'll go on and try the taunt. I mean, I'm not skilled in it, but I'll just say to him in Japanese, "Your sister was always 2 steps ahead of you." And, yeah.
Oh.
Still hard.
Oh, well, hold on.
No.
Did you try to reconnect first?
Oh no, I didn't.
Go ahead and roll reality. It's only a DN10 because it's a mix zone.
Yeah.
You have reconnected.
And then you disconnected again.
I think no, that was not a disconnect.
4?
Taunting is hardly ever a contradiction. Plus, you don't have anything that's improving.
He critically failed on the taunt, but that doesn't disconnect him.
Fair. Sure. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what? The problem is when you were speaking to him, you clearly were using the voice that speaks up to a superior, so it just didn't work.
Right.
So it just didn't work.
Yeah.
Hobek, Toshiro. Thank you, Robert.
Yep. I am
Very stymied.
I know. I am going to have fun. I am going to attempt to intimidate one of these mooks over here. And then all-out attack on Ryuchi. Alright. So my... Alright. Intimidate is 1 point lower. So I will roll on that with the -2. Oh, sorry. Because I have the stymie already built into the character sheet. Nice.
Good news. All right. There have been so many friggin' ones this evening. Toshiro,
Hold on before you
what would you like
move.
to fail at?
Let's not move past him yet.
Pass Hobek?
Yeah.
Well,
Are you sure?
Do you have it? All right.
I'm rolling that one.
I know he did.
Ah.
All right.
Try that again.
Yes.
Just a little more feeling this time.
With conviction, Mr. LaRusso. Same result.
Hold on.
It's a 1, 2, a 3.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Fair.
But one day, that law of trouble will reverse itself and help you guys. It'll be trouble for the other side. But it is not this day.
All right. Well, I tried to assist you, so I'll just...
I was all out attacking Marad, so you can leave that on me.
Yep.
All right. Stymied. Oh, we're very stymied, right?
Mm-hmm.
You are.
And you want to reconnect.
Yeah, I do that. And a 6 is not going to do it.
It will not.
But I can still punch. Just can't use any
Do
possibilities.
anything you want, you just can't spend possibilities.
All right. Let's see. All out. He's not. So it's only going to be a -2. It would help if I actually highlighted the damn thing to hit. 8's not going to cut it. Do I think a hero would get me there?
You can't spend it.
That's a card, right? So card, same scenario.
Well, the,
No.
Counts
We
as a
took
possibility.
out the center. We took the center text out.
right, but he's disconnected.
Oh, he's
He's
disconnected. I'm sorry.
disconnected.
In the rule book specifically says that
Mhm.
includes cards.
Yep.
And a 15 is a good roll, so there's no sense in favoring it. It's not going to get any better.
You could end up rolling a 20. I mean, you missed, so there's no reason not to favor.
Yeah. If
I
you're
gotcha.
favored, you may as well.
Might as well.
And you're already disconnected, so it's not like rolling.
All right. So now, what I need you to do, since you rolled a 20, press the possibility and put your last roll in as a 20. And let's see what happens.
Because Rod just said it could finally turn the other way.
It could finally turn the other way. All right. So the law of trouble says that when you roll a 20, you re-roll and you use the higher of the two rolls. So your final result, still just a 15. No, 15's a miss. But now we know how the law of trouble works, see? All right, so that's going to go away, and that's going to go away, and you're going to be done.
By the way, I don't like the law of trouble. I don't think it's any good for us.
It's not. But every now and honestly, it really makes glory more likely.
When you roll the 20, yeah, because it gives you the extra chance to roll and explode. Yeah.
And you're using the higher of the two anyway, so it might even if you don't hit it, it might still cost fewer resources to get there. All right, so he's going to become vulnerable and disengage you guys.
Well, on the question on that though, does a 10 count? I mean, a 10 is less than a 12, but it explodes.
Only the 20 that does that.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you rolled the 20, you said the law of trouble says the higher the. Never mind. You know what? It doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah. Why did it not re-roll? Oh, because it treated it as if it were a possibility. Okay, so now we know that what I was saying was not the right way to do it. It should probably be.
You would roll it as an up.
You'd roll it as an up because it's he's still the same number. So thank you, Mark, for pointing that out. So he is going to become vulnerable as he heads over here.
Yeah, but
he's going to engage the HUD on his system.
But the point is that he rolled a 10 on that.
No, he didn't. He rolled a 2, and it treated it as a 10.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
All right, I see it. Never mind.
So he's going to use the HUD system that he's got on here and spend the possibility to avoid taking that vulnerable. Because you two are real close, and he's been busy futzing around with these guys when he should be over here power attacking the two of you. Not power attacking. All-out attacking. So he's going to all-out attack the two of you. Son of a bitch, the law of trouble stops him from throwing a possibility on that.
Nice.
There's the one bonus that the law of trouble gives us.
Wait, why does the law of trouble stop him from putting a possibility on it?
The critical failure works for us and them.
Him. Okay, fair enough.
Everybody. The law of trouble is like, you've seen the Mr. Bean thing where he's riding around in the car?
Yeah.
That's the law of trouble. It doesn't care who it's giving the finger to. Someone's getting the finger.
Everybody's getting the finger.
Everybody gets the finger. Well, all right. This guy, he's going to reload his weapon. And you know what? Each of these will shoot at each of you. The three of you over there. I'll just do one each.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's for you, Toshiro. That's for Shimamura. And Jim, I'm going to give you your first, since it's a +4. How does 18 look for you, Jim?
Oh, that's good.
A good? Oh, good. Good to hear. So a good, you can enjoy next to nothing. Shimamura.
Well, it's still 2 shock.
I believe a 7 is a miss, Robert.
Yes, that is a miss for me.
For Toshiro, a 19. Hold on. Oh, that was a 10 and a 12. So a 19 to shoot at Toshiro.
19 for dodge is going to be a good.
A good. All right. So 18, I think, is just shock.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
2 at that.
That was them. You guys went. You pulled cards. That was that. We're drawing a new card now. All right. What does this one say? Heroes adjacent to an ally get +2 to your defenses. The heroes will go first, are inspired, so you are all going to immediately heal 2 shock. Approved action is attack and taunt. There is an A and a D. Unfortunately, Zero Cool's got nothing in his pool.
No, but it's still there to be attempted. And all three of us are adjacent to each other, so we all heal 2 shock, right?
Everyone across the whole board.
Well, heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Oh, that's the center text. Never mind.
Right. The
Yeah,
center
yeah.
text
You
is
and I
giving
are
you
together.
extra defenses because you're next to each other.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You want? Yep. Unless you want to cancel it, Robert.
No, I don't think I want to cancel this one.
Well, he
I-
doesn't have any possibilities
to do
anyway.
so,
So, you know.
I
Yeah,
would
I
let
know,
him
I
become
don't.
very vulnerable to do it.
Doesn't have that perk yet.
Yeah, I don't have that perk, but that's okay.
I can bear it.
Zolotech,
Arf.
what's your reality?
Where are you going, you metal monstrosity? Get back here!
I assume you're taking the +6 and keeping that.
That'd be correct.
Go for
Because
it.
you know, last time, by the way, I was also up against him, and that got canceled too.
All that trouble.
All right. 17's a standard, right?
17 is a standard.
You can have.
That reality test is a DN 16. Is that right, Rod?
Correct.
Okay.
Move that card. Oh, yeah. There it is. 6.
What's your reality there, Zolotech?
Currently, it would be an 11.
26 is an outstanding, Jim.
Boom.
And your spirit
done.
didn't reach us down there by Kanawa.
Did not.
Okay.
Just curious before you do anything else, Rod, how much is that over his toughness?
I'm afraid you don't know those numbers, but it is 2 wounds.
Okay, because I have a coup de grace.
It's a
I
gamble.
would go for it.
Do it.
Yeah, use
Do
it. I mean,
Box cars.
Hold on.
Box cars.
Before you do, you have 2 wounds now. You might save it for when you're within a couple of points of a 28 again.
Go ahead and use it now.
Use it now.
yeah, don't listen to the game master who's talking you out of taking out his big bad.
If you need it later, I'll give you mine.
Okay.
Now might be a good time to give it to him.
Do you have another card in your pool?
I do not.
You are still at 2 wounds, I'm afraid.
Ah,
Which I do not take.
it was the right call, Jim. Ooh.
Spend a second one, so that's 2. Right, because
So we've bled him dry of the ones Dan
Because
gave him.
he didn't disconnect on his swing, right? When he critical failed.
no, the same reason that you guys are.
No, that's fine. I didn't know if he was using something that was outside the possibility of
Oh no.
Lagua.
So he's still taking 1. Ugh.
Excellent.
Who's the
We
real
made
nemesis
God
now?
bleed.
Well, he's not. No. He's like a half breed god.
He thinks he's God. Look at the picture. I mean, come on.
I will draw my card.
You did successfully attack. Do you stymie on a hit? Yeah, you do.
I do.
All right. Well, I'm afraid I'm stuck with that.
All right. Well, I suppose I'll come up here and I guess try to hit him myself. Same way.
Don't forget. Try to reconnect first, Dan.
Yes. Thank you.
Look at us getting +2 bonuses all over the place.
Too bad it wasn't +2 for each ally.
There we
Yeah,
go.
I know, right?
Hey, Dan, you reconnected.
So, all right. So you're rolling with a +6.
Yep.
I bet the mooks run if we beat his
How's it,
boss
22?
down.
A 22 is a good.
Let's see if I can get an outstanding then.
Get him
Here,
in the back.
you can use me heroic.
Yeah.
Okay, 6 was that. Submit. Last roll was a 17. Doop, doop. All right, and apparently that was a 10 on the roll.
Yep. What it is, a 28 is outstanding.
Nice.
All right. So first of all, outstanding is 2.
Nut it up. Come on.
21.
Oh.
Not gonna be enough. So I will go ahead and use my.
Okay.
I'll use it myself. Last effect was a 21, right? That's what I say.
Yep.
There you go, 26.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
That's the wound I do not wish to take.
Oh.
Spend that second one because I do not wish to take it. Last roll was 5. All right, so I will not take it. Ugh.
Barely.
2 attacks of your best cost me 4 possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
That's because you ran.
Of
That's
like
what happens when you run away.
the dozen that he's carrying or so.
No, it wasn't that many.
Until we added 3.
Well,
Remember, we
remember,
added 3.
Did add 3. I will.
What round are we on the DSR?
This is 4.
D part 2.
Okay.
But this is the fifth. But this is the 5th round because your awareness went
Gotcha.
out first.
I'm getting ready to knock this out. Yeah.
But remember, one of them went away, so I reset the count. So 1, 2.
Yeah.
So this is going to be 4. This is round 5 of the fight. Round 4 of the DSR.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Go ahead and do your thing. Zero cool.
All right. I think I'm feeling good about this.
Why?
Because I still can do that.
Yeah, you can.
It didn't start with the first 4 numbers on the D20.
That's
That's
not a.
trouble. That's a bitch. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Ooh!
You need one more, I think.
It's out there. Thank
I'm
you,
helping you.
Zotech.
Yep.
All right. So the good news is you crash that down. The Malaguan reality goes away. So does the long.
We all cheer for a minute, and then we look at Hobeck's face. We're like,
He's like, I have no more access to other perks.
Hobeck, why do you have that pirate hat? Where did you get that from?
You know,
what?
yeah.
You're not attached to the penguin? Wait, what?
I did suggest a while ago that you should have taken braided. I just want to point that out. I did say, why don't you take? You should take that one. And you're like, I'm going to take the other one that does the same thing. And I was like, okay. Not every. Mark likes to say I always give you guys bad advice, but I don't. I just don't.
Because you thought I was going to transform to Malagua. I mean,
Who knows? All right.
For the record, I agree with him. I would have taken braided.
No, actually, it's better off for me because now I didn't take braided, so now I won't be taking both perks and actually going for other more useful perks. Because because having 4 wounds is still as a possibility is still pretty good on its own. Do I really need 5? Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Okay.
But if you're taking braided, you'd have the option.
Correct.
Yep. Anyway, we've crashed the Stella. What does Ryuchi do?
He is very, very angry, and he is going to murder you all now. I believe Kimamura is the only one that is not gone.
Right.
I have not gone there yet.
Oh, you did not?
I did not.
It's time to bite that like.
I have not. I just threw a support
you're right.
out.
You're right.
Okay. I get to see the next 3 cards, but I can't manipulate.
Do we have a supporter out there that maybe could help you with that?
Remember, I've said for that, I'm usually looking for somebody to have some sort of similar ability to support that.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Because it makes sense,
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and do your thing, Robert.
And then I'm going to taunt a guy. Just a chode. Okay.
You do not disconnect on that. Because that is just a 4.
And I did just one thing.
Yep.
Sometimes a 4 is just a 4.
It's time to, I will put a thing in there. And before... Do you have any cards, Jim?
Not in my pool. Other than what we're going to pool. So... Because we're going to pool at the end of this turn, so I don't...
Yeah, I got a card. Hey, Dan, do you want a flurry?
Sure.
Yeah, just give me anything.
Are you going to critical moment?
Where are you at? You're behind me, so I gotta put it on the.
Just put it on the table.
There, they worked.
Oh, I put it on the table, apparently.
Where? Oh, there it is.
Is there? If you were going to use it now. Potentially.
All right, fine. I'll use it now. Is he still vulnerable?
Yeah, he is not gone yet.
All right, so then yes, I will do my.
Yeah, this is the go before he goes, and all that gets wiped out.
Oh, are you about to flurry?
Okay, so let me go ahead and take my attack. $21.
Was that a flurry?
Oh, I picked it up. There it is. Sorry.
Yeah.
I meant to put it back down, but I didn't. 21's still what, a good?
21 is a good.
Forget it. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. We'll take care of it. Let's see if this works. Last roll was a 16. There, 27.
That is outstanding.
There we go.
Oh my god!
Nice.
That's how you nut the roll. Very nicely done, Dan.
Ow.
You really hate this guy.
That's
I guess.
He is your nemesis after all.
Oh, I forgot to put that in my notes.
Holy!
I hope he
crap.
cannot repel firepower of that
I'm gonna
magnitude.
spend a second possibility to boost it.
You just killed Ryuichi Kanoa. Holy shit, you just killed
No,
Ryuichi
hold
Kanoa.
No. So he soaks 2. So I take
takes 3.
That exceeds my total wounds is greater than 3. 2, 3. And you did 5, and I soaked 2, so I took 3.
Yep, plus the one you already had from me.
He's still there.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he staggers back. Clearly, I mean that hurt. Oh my gosh, that hurt.
So to get the hours put in.
That's an extra -3 total on everything.
If you had just
Now,
rolled
the
one,
wound penalties max at -3.
Oh
Correct.
just a max of 3. That's what I said.
Yeah.
He was at 1. Now he's at 3. I'll take it.
Oh my gosh, that hurt so bad.
It does just mean he just spent 6 possibilities in our turn, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's right. You guys have you've used a lot of his possibilities up. All right. Are you all done now?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that the visor from the hood pops up, and you can see his whole face is red, like literally glowing red, like this, giving off this bright glow. Pushes a button, and the suit falls away.
Dude.
We'll just have a new
No,
suit.
because it begins to like spark and
blow up. Yeah.
And he goes, I will make sure that I will make sure that Ryuichi has his revenge. And he himself all of a sudden explodes.
Yeah, you didn't actually think we were fighting real Ryuichi, did you guys?
Yeah.
No, it was a clone. The
yeah.
kind. From the one you chased down and saved was a clone the entire time. All right, so I'm going to ignore these, and I'm going to ignore this.
trying to get away from the exploding armor.
Oh no, we brought it to you. But the good news is, guys, we do have a +2 to our defenses.
You all have +2 to your defense.
We're hiding behind each other trying to get out of the blast.
Puts his last possibility on that. All right, so this could hurt a little bit. I'm going to go one at a time. So, Zaotek, how does a 19 look against your dodge?
That hits just a standard. It's just a good now. So it's a good.
Okay.
It's a good.
Good. That is good to hear. So, you can enjoy only 21 from his clone detonation.
Okay, so I'll tell you what happens in a moment. Let me add some numbers up. 29, that's 11, so that's 2 wounds. Yeah.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Let's let me go through
sure.
and figure out. This way, you can figure out your cards, and people may figure out how to pass you things. No one saved a transfer, did they?
Shit, we only have 2 possibilities on the table.
We got to no. But the point is we got to pool before, right?
Correct. You
Okay.
pulled right before he did this.
That's okay.
All right. Hobeck, 19.
Yep. 19 is good.
22. You're probably fine.
I wouldn't say that. That's still 2 wounds on top of my 3.
Oof.
Oh.
Shima. We're going to figure out what everyone gets, and then we'll figure out the soaking.
Yeah.
How does 18 look for you, Robert? 19.
19. That
Yes,
is a
God.
good.
So 20 for you. 0 cool.
A 19 is just a standard with my +2.
So 18 only.
I will take that wound.
Ishiro,
It's a good.
a good. All right, 21, which I think is shock.
Yeah, it's 3 points higher, so it should be 2 shock.
That is 2 shock. All right.
All right. So,
So,
Dan.
For all of
Yes.
right now, the ones who are basically saying, "Hey, I'm done considering this," are Ed and Toshiro. Shimamura, Hobeck, and Zao Tech. We have to figure out what's happening, right?
I was gonna say trade that to Mike.
To Mike? Okay.
Yep.
The opponent fails.
Yep.
There you go, Mike.
I got no cards, so unless somebody can figure out how to get this one possibility out of my hand, I got nothing for the conversation.
Oops. There you go.
All right. So
All
who
right,
else needed to help?
Zao Tech steps back right behind Zero Cool's camera. The camera takes the brunt of it.
We streamed it all.
So you had no proof that it was a Ryuchi clone.
Yeah, we do. We streamed the whole thing.
Yeah, it's
Oh, I
it's
told
live.
you a long time ago there was no service here. That's why you guys are like, we'll stream it afterwards.
We recorded it.
We recorded it, but your camera just took
Camera's
the
gone.
blast, is what I'm
Camera
saying.
just took out.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't go to the cloud because you can't connect to the cloud.
Right.
All right.
Yeah,
Who
but
else
it's true.
needed
Yeah,
Because
help?
it's funny, Mark. That's
yeah. I'll leave it alone.
why.
All right. So who?
Shimura and Hobeck right now.
Okay. I don't know if we can help. Are you gonna, Robert? Are you gonna?
Oh, don't worry about that. I'm just no. I just took the damage.
Okay, you're done. So Hobeck, what have you got?
Oh well, I have possibility to soak.
So go for it.
Do a good job.
Because it would be a shame for you to transform and then die in the same scene.
As your reality goes away. Nice.
Oh, look at you.
2 wounds.
Which is the 2 I was just taking.
The 2 you were just taking. You are correct. These guys are 100% running away.
Their pseudo boss detonated, and we looked at them and harshly, and they no, we're out.
No. Their pseudo boss detonated. We all just stood in the conflagration and just brushed it off, and then stared at them, and they were like, peace?
All right, so a 19... Oh, I forgot that one other thing to do. You have the other allies here with you, because I don't think anyone's going to play their martyr cards kind of leap in the way and keep those guys alive, right?
No.
But you could have just played it for a possibility and used that possibility for your soak.
He
Yeah,
didn't,
but
he said he wasn't going to bother soaking.
I'm not going to bother soaking.
Oh, okay.
All right. Who we got? We have Katrina there. We have Maroon there. We have Axios. So a 19 to your dodge here. You can have a good. Try a soak.
Ooh.
Does not. So 18 takes not put down. Axios is fine. Brune is the one that you probably need to worry about the most. That is outstanding. 24 is 3 wounds, and she's got a wound, so she's definitely going to try to soak.
Got this, Brune.
Oh.
Trade her a card.
What's that?
I said I trade her a card. It was a joke.
But so she got another possibility to put on it?
I'm afraid she does not. She good.
Is she out, dead, or can I first aid her?
Well, did she fail her strength test?
Well, that's what he's rolling right now.
Yeah, she just failed her spirit.
Yep.
Oh.
All right, and over here, also taking 2.
Oh.
So 15. That's 3 wounds. She'll take it. She's fine. So it's just Brune that gets killed. That's very sad. But ultimately, I mean, look, you guys ripped up Estella. That comes at a cost.
Yes.
No. We didn't rip up Estella.
He did.
Yeah, you did.
No, we didn't. In order to rip up Estella, there has to have been one planted, and there was not Estella here. Remember? Gotta keep this story straight.
Sure, except for the 2 of them who lived are going to say they ripped up Estella.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, we could fix that too. We were villains for a little bit.
No.
We haven't mentioned anything. We found out a whole lot.
We ripped up the Stella that was here. Not that we knew how it got here, just that it was here.
Okay, I'm good with that too.
We have never seen a Stella here.
Yes.
Correct. We have never seen a Stella here.
Okay, I'm good with that story too.
So, I believe you guys got to step D the same round he detonated.
Yep.
So as you rip up the Stella and he detonates, you see what looks like this reality storm. All of a sudden, it keeps going, but it seems to almost begin to reverse itself, right? So instead of this like tornado touching down on you, you see it go up into the sky, and it seems to like vanish with this loud noise into whatever hole was there. You're fairly certain whoever's on the receiving end of that is having some trouble.
Trouble.
For the log trouble.
Yeah, I figured that, doing that, getting that long on there
Yeah.
felt appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Incidentally, because you had the 3 of them helping, you were not aware of this, but you actually had more than the regular number of rounds to get rid of it.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
That's what they do. This way you don't have to worry about any extra rolls. It's just impacting the rounds.
And we had them because we convinced them to help us.
Mm-hmm.
And because you never killed them.
Minor detail.
I mean,
all right.
Tomato.
So, in the aftermath of the battle, you begin to catch your breath. Before your chest can stop heaving, you hear someone clearing their throat behind you. You turn, you see a tall woman with dark skin standing there. She's wearing a dark tactical vest, and her right hand rests on a pistol on her hip. She hasn't drawn. So you're the ones I've heard so much about. I think it's time we had a chat. Come with me, please.
Yeah, where's my romance card?
Where's my boat?
And and you are?
I have a helicopter. The other 2, they nod, they go with her.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
Yes,
we're good then. Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm not just gonna. Some woman pops up at the end of the fight, says, "Come with me." And, we ran into that issue before already.
I was gonna say that didn't work out so good the last time.
Yeah.
She goes, well, this time you're someone with the real Operation Eris. Move your asses.
Yes, ma'am.
It is quite clear she means business.
There's no disrespect,
Like a bossy
meant,
woman.
lady, but I'm
like
just
a bossy woman.
Why have you been working for Ryuichi Kano?
because we thought we were working for you.
I want all the details. I want all the details now.
All right,
I begin to plug in my system to whatever screen is available, and so this starts back in, and we start.
What happened was.
What happened was, show her the video, give her the whole, whatever details and evidence and stuff we have.
Mm-hmm.
I'm laying it all out there.
Okay.
Unless somebody's stopping me for reasons, I'm laying it all out there.
Is there anything that you're shading to try to make yourselves look better?
I would like to point out that in all of this video, none of it shows my eye patch or my hat or my clothes. That is not me.
It's obviously a different dwarf.
I would say the only thing we'd really want to shade is that we actually planted a Stella. But that was a different group that did it. Must have been. We heard about it.
Yes.
We came to rip it up. Because we
I
knew
don't know
it
that I
was.
can shade that on the fly necessarily.
Totally can. It was a different group.
No, we just don't say it.
Okay.
So sinning by omission. Okay. That's the choice. Just checking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's going to be asking a number of pointed questions, like following up. Seems to have some pretty good intelligence, some pretty good information. And will ask why you were out here on the island the first time. And there she can pull up things showing you were out here because you uploaded all of it. How would you like to explain that?
We were part of a scouting party, or we were the scouting party to try to find some appropriate land he was looking for.
You were scouting.
We didn't know what it was for. We were
recon. We were just forward.
We thought we were a talking feet for you. And Project Terrace.
Since you're lying, why don't you roll persuasion for me?
I can do that.
Can it help?
No, I'm going to have you roll later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because these are
Toshiro stays in the back and keeps his mouth shut. Because he doesn't lie.
Mouth shut.
Look at that. That's pretty good.
Nicely done.
That's not bad.
I mean, I don't have the charisma for lying, so.
Story stinks, but it holds up.
Yeah.
All right.
With my rolls recently, I'm not trying.
So by the end of it, you guys are basically trying to convince her that you all thought you were doing the right thing the entire time.
Yes.
I need one of you to give me a persuasion test. Now, I am going to allow anyone who wants to help to help.
I mean, I could
There
try
are
to
five
help.
of you. So I've already increased the DN to account for the 5 of you.
With my 2 minuses, I am effective 10.
I am a 5, but I have a possibility.
This is me attempting to assist. And I do not assist.
I mean, the possibility trumps at this point.
Well, here, how about this? I will give you this card so I can get
You can't. Oh, no. You talk about Rod, yeah.
Honor yourself.
I martyr myself to convince her.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna
on my
How much
this.
I take for us to help? Bam.
Yeah. Because I actually have a persuasion score of 11. So I'll do this so I can get the possibility and a card.
Wait.
I am
Robert,
helping you.
I'm helping.
Okay.
I tried. I didn't help.
I helped.
We're not in Malagua anymore, right?
You are not.
Oh, just me.
Hold on.
You're here. Unless
No,
you have
as-
a reality card, Jim. Which I know you're never going to want. Well, you might. It's very swingy.
Does my persuasion count as a up or a possibility with a con roll possibility?
This is going to be the conversation is going to be taking place, probably in Core Earth. So,
Yeah, but I'm spending a Kanoa flavored possibility.
What does it say? I gotta go pull that open.
Persuasion,
can be used as a second
stealth,
chance.
or trick.
Oh, it's a second chance? I'm friggin' re-rolling it then.
Yeah, it is technically a second chance.
Mm-hmm.
I also have a hero for you as well, if you can trade.
I have a second chance,
but
but
Robert's
I
making a roll.
can trade.
Yeah, Robert is. So does it count as a possibility on the second chance or just the second chance?
Oh, it's both.
Oh, cool. Okay.
10 is a 19, Mark.
I'm
Mark's
helping.
not
I'm
he's helping.
I'm not
He's
making
not
the roll.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
helping.
helping.
Oh, okay.
I'm spending all this
I'm
shit
the one
to
that's
help.
going to roll.
Because I got it, and it's all I got. So I helped.
Okay. So what
You have a
is my
plus two.
bonus?
2.
2.
Plus 2.
You don't want my help.
I spent a possibility to get Robert a +1.
Okay. I have that. I will go on and spend the possibility. 2. So a 23.
23. Okay. So we're going to call that a success.
Okay.
Okay. She listens
Yeah, I tried to
everything that you guys
succinctly
have.
summarize.
Yeah, she listens to everything you guys have to say. Says she's going to take you back to base. She wants to talk to each of you separately, right? You guys get the whole prisoner's dilemma treatment to see, does anyone's story break? Does anyone's story change? And I'm guessing it doesn't, based off the fact that it had a good success. So finally, she brings you all together, and she goes, I can see that first, I do believe that you believe you're Operation Eris agents. That said, even if you're an undercover Eris agent, there are still certain things you should not be doing, like murdering Storm Knights, right? And she reminds you of the parson. I believe it was the parson you guys had killed.
Yeah, sorry.
He
That's
did.
on me.
Yeah.
Call it heat of the battle. I apologize.
Oh no, I apologize. I did.
So
2 demerits.
we're gonna keep you safe for a little while till we get all this cleared up. If you'll come with me. Now at this point, it sounds like she is saying, I'd like you to come with me. So you guys have the option of going with her, and each individually has the option of going with her or going on the run.
I'll go with her.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going with her.
Is there anyone who's going to be like, I go on the...
Like, we're no longer in the Delphi Council on the run?
That would probably be... That seems like a likely outcome.
I'm going with her.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay. So you're basically kept as guests for 3 months during a very full investigation. It will almost certainly come out in 3 months of who planted the Stella. But, you guys did enough stuff that they can say, okay, clearly for Operation Eris agents, we need to make sure that there are certain rules in play and they know what is okay, what is not okay as an Eris agent, and that they keep those rules unknown to General Storm Knights, right?
So
Because so that nobody else can be like, oh, okay, well, if you're an Operation Eris agent, you won't kill this person here. So I won't kill him. All right, he's exposed, right? So they're going to keep that. They're going to have to examine the program. At the end of the 3 months, you guys are given the operation to actually become true Storm Knights of the Delphi Council, or to join Operation Eris. If you join Operation Eris, they will put you in prison, where you will later escape, so that you will have an intact cover. Now, this is where things get tricky. Because ultimately, if you're an Operation Eris agent, my thought, and the good news is, I don't have to adjudicate this, Mark does long term, and you're only eligible for Operation Eris missions. Or ones that be like, yeah, this seems like an Operation Eris mission.
Shimamura does not want to deal with Operation Eris ever again.
Okay.
Zaotech is joining Operation Eris.
Really? So you're like, hey, I don't know if I'm ever going to play him again. Maybe I will.
No. I'm just thinking, what would Zaotech do?
Okay.
Because you're thinking, hey, I'm famous, so I can also slip messages through my stream.
Yeah. So they'll even, if you want, help you get those messages out, so it can be your fans that bust you out of prison.
See, no, hang on.
I'm totally going.
If you go Operation Eris, I have to go Operation Eris.
No, you don't.
I'm your camera guy.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Yes, I do. I'm your camera guy.
You don't want to if you don't have to.
No, I can't leave. I can't leave you. Who will stream for you? You can't stream by yourself. I've seen you operate technology.
Oh, I
Big-
operate
you
top technology very well.
No, you don't. Look at the claws. You keep leaving holes in the keyboard. Fine. Go into Operation Eris.
Okay.
Hobeck, I no jail. That's on land, right?
Yes.
No. Need
It's
my boat.
perfect for a pirate.
I need my boat.
Operation Eris
You
is perfect for a
didn't
pirate.
even like being on the last boat we were
I
on.
mean, dude, it's even spelled right for you. It's Operation Eris.
It is now.
It is now.
That is the end of Operation Soft Cell. Clearly, you guys, there are a couple areas you really screwed the pooch.
Yeah,
I want to break down. It is possible to, at the end, for determining whether or not you get in, it is possible to earn up to 10 points. A 0 to 3, you are stormers, they will hunt you down. Basically, those characters are out of the campaign, right?
Mm-hmm.
4 or 5, you get the choice you guys got. Which
We were at 4, weren't we?
you were at 5.
Oh, okay.
Which, I mean, if you hadn't have convinced her on that last roll, that one, that was worth points, that roll. The 6 to 10 is, oh, okay. Now, 6 to 10 is, yeah, we get it. You know what? There's some issues. You guys were pretty good guys. You did the best you can. That's what Operation Eris Agent should do. What do you want? And this is where things get weird, because I had not written up the log sheet for this, because when it was run for me, it was in that same time frame where I said to Mark, hey, I'm gonna retire and let you take over. And I didn't feel it was fair to saddle Mark with hey, my going out of office is, here's this log sheet. Figure out how the hell it works. I figured it should be after I ran, he and I could figure out, by a consultation. But the 6 to 10 points is can join Operation as Eris's agents or have the fake prison escape. For either of those last two, I would think that the log sheet would say you're an Operation Eris agent until you don't want to be, so that it's not a permanent thing. It doesn't.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, but it's you can if you're an Operation I would think that if you're an Operation Eris agent, you can only play missions that are for Operation Eris agents.
Yeah. Yes, and once you say, you know what, I'm coming back to the Delphi Council, that whole thing is done.
Yeah, you're no longer an Operation Eris.
Yeah, the problem is, Mark, someone has to go write what those missions would be.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
Yeah. So that's why I was thinking of going that way. The talisman, to me, I like the idea of putting it on the log sheet so that one person can take it. There are perks that let you recharge talisman. We've not seen anyone take them, but they are in. I think it's
the beta book.
The book, the Core Earth beta booklet that came out. I just forgot what it's called.
The beta primer.
Thank you, Robert. He's correct. So if you guys are interested, if you spare Miriam, the one that you guys left in the canister to die, you earn a point. You didn't get that one. When you're talking to different people, there's one place you can go in Act 1 where there's a whole bunch of infected who are attacking. You didn't go there, so you were not able to save people and earn that point. You did not accidentally kill any innocent bystanders on the train, so that was fine. You didn't kill, in Act 3, anyone from Team Motley, so that was fine. Act 4, again, you didn't kill them. You actually can earn 2 points for not killing them. If you stopped the Aurorian Nightmares murder spree in Act 5, that's worth a point. You guys didn't. He came to get you in Act 7, so you get nothing. The Electric Yusha, who are trying to kind of arrest you in Act 6, they're actually the good guys, so you killed a bunch of them, so there was no point for that.
That was on accident.
Was it though?
No,
Oh no, that one. Yeah, that one. Wait.
You made a deal with Team Motley. You
Oh
earned
no, it wasn't. Yeah, we killed them.
convinced her. You earned the points for that. I did to make sure that the Storm Knight, the Delphi Council agents in Act 1 coming after you had an impact. I decided a long time ago, you won't earn a point for it, but you could lose a point. So that lost you a point. Even it wasn't in the book, but I'm like, I'm going to go with it. Malagua, by the way, you saw, right, the axioms 1811, 1915. The law of trouble. This expands the critical failure from just a 1 to a 1 to 4 for both heroes and villains. But when you reroll on a 20-year-old twice and take the best results. So it makes that explosion weird. And then they have a law of exploration about buried treasure, old sunken ships, etc. That one's very similar to some of what you have in the Living Land and, Isle of Finding stuff. So that I thought was pretty cool. The one thing I went, oh man, I can't believe I missed that handout was, and it's not in a spot where it would make sense. When you get to the back, like now you're in the appendices and you're past even all the stat blocks. They have 3-star contagious bioweapons. And hey, here's ways that various things, Gospog had been enhanced. That was when I saw that. I was like, oh, I can't believe I missed that. And then the very next session, I was like, oh, well, I can put it in right here. Oh, and they just enhanced the guys. I'll make them jumpers. So
Nice.
Yeah,
Well, you're welcome.
I was pretty happy with that. I didn't treat the hacking probably the way that we should have according to the book, right? Because they have a lot of the hacking there is much, much different than the cyber papacy, and it's supposed to be a little bit more complicated. I just didn't want to get into that. I didn't, especially with only one person doing computers. I just didn't see the need to do all the extra stuff. You're normally supposed to crack the system and then hack the system. Like, I don't want to do that. Right, and it generates blips and stuff like that. So usually I was just like, we'll just raise all the DNs by 2 if it's a multi-action and save some time. Plus, you had that computer stuff so easily that I wasn't worried about that.
See, and blips really are only a cyber papacy thing for the Godnet. That's not really something.
Except they're in this book.
Yeah, but that's not. They don't have the. They don't have a Godnet. They just have an enhanced internet.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the same.
It's not. They did right. Hey, here's what happens. Here's what security blips do when you're gaining access into things.
Okay.
So it's in there, right? And then they talk. There's some things there, and then finally there's a section on Kadandra, even though that has virtually nothing to do with what's going on in the book.
So what was Act 4 where we skipped a scene and we cut out? What did we cut out of this scene with Li Jun and the information in Act 4? Because I wrote that note down.
So Act 4.
My note says travel to Shanghai by bullet train. Skip a scene, end the scene. What did we cut out of this scene?
Do you remember dealing with a Protean? Gospog
No.
planting?
No.
In the museum? T-Rexes in Taiwan, did we deal with that?
No.
So that's when you are trying to steal back the Stella. And there's a scene where there's just lots of Gospog. Oh, in Taiwan, that's right. If you end up going to Taiwan, not only were they like examining some captured T-Rexes there, which have escaped or have horrible things happening, but you get to deal with a Protean, the Gospog of the 6th planet. Actually, no, you did deal with that. Because I remember Mark keep talking about that, because you did that in the home game.
No, this was Act 4.
Oh, there's just some contract assassins that Reiko has put out on you. So they're basically trying to take you out, capture you, so they can figure out where Kanawa is. Because they want to capture you so that they can use you to get the clone and then try to extract the information from the clone. But the clone has something called brand loyalty, which means no matter what, he's going to do what Ryuichi wants.
The beta primer. The only thing the beta primer has is create focus, which is not the same thing. It specifically says you can imbue a focus with your home cosm. So I wouldn't be. I don't see in the reading of what create focus does as something that would allow me to reinvigorate a talisman that had faded.
I remember seeing it somewhere.
Okay.
I'll see what I
Yeah,
can.
it is somewhere.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But that was a lot of fun, Rod. I appreciate you putting the time in and running it.
This
Yeah.
was one of the harder books to run, in my opinion, because most of what it assumes you people will do, the usual, hey, this is probably what the Storm Knights do. You guys did that not. I don't even know if you did it half the time, right?
We bought into being bad a little too much.
You definitely went a little hard on the we're gonna be evil, which for me as a GM, I'm like, ugh, because that's not the style of game I generally like to run. But that's why I was dropping in. So the Delphi Council may not like it because I also knew we'd get here and you end up with characters who are unplayable. It might make for an unsatisfactory playing experience. But I did think it was a much more interesting way to run a game than a lot of the other books, which are highly linear and some of them very railroady, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this last one to come out, you compare that to the God Box. The God Box, highly linear, and a lot of it is railroady. One solution here, there. This is not. But there's sometimes some general, here's what's here. The players will probably try this. Otherwise, you may have to improvise.
Hey, did we miss something on the island with the man bat?
Yeah, you never went after it. He's an Aurorian monster. And you guys just never tried to hunt him down and kill him. If you had, that would have been, hey, here's another point. So.
Yeah, he was the dude with the weird eyes. I said, that's a bad guy.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah, he was. And you ended up, I mean, he comes, if you don't take him out, basically anybody you don't take out kind of comes back to haunt you at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Because you remember that one, I think it was Lee Jun, if you hadn't followed his instructions, and at the beginning of Act 7, he sends like horrible things after you as well. So everything you do, by the time you get to this last fight, it's finding ways to bleed off your resources.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
Oh, it did.
And you think, oh my gosh, this guy could be a High Lord that we're going up against. So it makes it feel like it's worse. But it wasn't.
How many possibilities did he have before Dan gave him 3? 10?
No, he does not have 10. He has 2 plus the number of PCs. So that got him to 7. Dan boosted him to 10.
Glad I could be of help.
Now, he had spent 1 before Dan did it, so technically it only boosted me to 9 because I had spent 1.
So what is the total XP for this adventure?
35. 35.
Okay.
Well, once again, Ron,
7 acts.
thanks for running us.
Full 7 acts.
Thank you very much.
And
Yay!
this is my I'm going to be spoken for on Wednesdays for a while, so this is my last session on Wednesday with you guys.
I think it's going to be our last organized play game on Wednesdays for a while anyway.
You have a lot of work, and there's not a lot of unrun content.
I mean, Mark's got to get to it and get us some material to actually play, so... Anyway, so yes, this will be our last organized play for a while. Stay tuned. If and when we do come back to play, we will let you know. But thanks for joining us on this long ride. Remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together, so please keep that golden rule in mind. Treat those around you the way you like to be treated yourself.
We didn't even interrupt your intro for the last session.
Right? But I couldn't let him finish without saying.
But I appreciate it. And y'all take care, and thanks for joining us.